going live, waiting for that green light to come on here. We are ready to go. Hey guys, how you going? So today on BKR Sport, we are here for the final game of Super Saturday. We've had a big day of rugby league here on BKR Sport, and I tell you what, this is going to be a big game here. The Roosters and the Raiders. I don't know how to call this one. This is a difficult one. The Roosters obviously have quite a few injuries in their team. We all know their suspensions as well. The Raiders are just looking like an absolute schmozzle in the year 2021. It is terrible what's going on at that team. They were predicted to be a top 4, top 5 team before the season started, and now they're not even in the 8 right now. And I don't even know if they make the 8 right this week if they win this game, because they have been just so poor recently. They are currently on 8 points. They wouldn't, unless they won against the Roosters by about 30, 40 points here, they wouldn't be able to jump the Dragons, so they wouldn't be making the 8 here. So the Raiders really struggling in 2021, while the Roosters, on the other hand, they're struggling in their own merit. You know, they obviously lost to the Broncos a couple of weeks back. What was that last week? Sorry, they lost to the Broncos last week. Now, obviously, they're in 5th place, so they're pretty happy with it, but the Manly Seagulls are chomping down on them right now. But if the Roosters win this game, they'll be 2 points behind Parramatta and South Sydney in 3rd and 4th, so they've got a lot to play for, the Sydney Roosters, just like the Raiders do. Roosters team today, guys: Tedesco as the fullback with Tupou and equalize as the wingers, Morris and Suaalii as the centres, with Manu and Lamb in the halves, Warrior Hargraves as the front row forward, Takiaho, Marshki as the hooker, and Butcher, Tuponuia and Liu as the back row there for the Chooksters. Now, guys, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're about 20 subscribers away from 9,900, which has been about 100 subscribers today, so we're so close to 10k, it's ridiculous. RC the Boss says the Rabbitohs did really well in that other game. They did do fantastic. They kind of let it up a little bit later on in the game and let the Eels a little bit back into with too many points conceded. The Rabbitohs need to focus on their defense, and obviously they didn't do that towards the end of that game. But look, I think this game's going to be a good game, man. I think the Roosters and the Raiders are both playing for a lot, and overall, I think the Raiders have a good team, but just haven't been able to get anything done this year so far. And I think that the Roosters, they're a good team, but they're also just got their own struggles right now. But Raiders, their team today, guys: Eakins as the fullback with Simonson and Rapana as the wingers, Chris and Scott as the centers, with Whiten and Williams. Sam Williams as the halfback, Louis and Gula as the front row forwards, with Hodgson as the number 9, Harawira, Whitehead and Sutton as the back rowers there. I looked at Williams and I was like, wait, Georgie Williams playing? No way. But no, that's Sam Williams, obviously. Jack Thomas says Canberra isn't doing that well this year. No, they're not. And that is because Ricky Stewart. That is because this club has lost all their faith in their coach. Their players aren't playing for him, and there's a lot of struggles right now inside and out of that club. NRL for Life says, are the Roosters resting Sam Walker? Smart. Didn't even realise they were resting him, actually. I didn't even notice that. But I guess, okay, he's very young. I guess it's probably the play, but overall, you need to be winning these games. So are they sure they're resting him, or is he injured? I'm not too sure. Jake Thomas says Raiders are not doing good. They're not. Storm fan says the Raiders were down 10-0 last week and we came back. No, the Raiders were up 10-0 against the Storm, and then the Storm obviously ran home to win that one in the end. But the Storm shouldn't have been down 10-0 in that game at any stage, so that's not really something to be bigging themselves up about. The Storm shouldn't have been at any stage behind against the Raiders, so that's not a good thing to be talking about if you're a Storm fan. We're just doing the Welcome to Country and the Indigenous round opening, obviously, that we've seen so far this round. It's all Indigenous round. It's very awesome to see the culture of Australia, so get around it. Sally Richard says, I think they should have rested him last week. Against the Broncos, yeah, fair enough, to be honest with you. I guess that's an easier game, but they lost it. But they were refereed out of that game, to be completely fair to them. But overall, the Roosters still weren't that good last week. NRL for Life says, yeah, Foxtel said they are resting him. I wouldn't know why. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure why, to be honest with you. But look, the Raiders, you could just see in their faces, they look dejected. They don't look like a team right now, the Canberra Raiders. You know, they really don't look like a team that is all there right now. You look at Jack Whiten's face and you can clearly see there's just so much going on at this club that I just don't know if they're fully there. And I think this game could be a bit of a grind tonight. I don't think there'll be an early try. I think we will wait for a little bit before we see a try. But I do think the Roosters will pull away throughout that mid-stage of the game where the Raiders may clock off a bit and the Roosters can start to really drag it on and take it away from them. But obviously this game is at Central Coast, by the way, guys, so this is no home game for either team here. Well, Roosters are technically home, but they're not really. Obviously this is on the Central Coast. So, yeah, still waiting for the game to get started. Let me know your tips in the chat, guys. I'm going to take the Chooksters with a win here. I'm going to take the Chooksters to win 34-18. I'll go. No, we'll go 34-12. We'll go 34-4. No, you know what? We're going to make a close game. We're going to go 20-14. We're going to go 20-14. I think we might wait for a little bit to see first try, though. I think it'll be a bit slow early days. Roosters, Melbourne says Roosters 38-16. I'm going to take a bit more of a low-scoring one. I think this might be a bit more of a grind. The Raiders don't like the Roosters, obviously, after that grand final 2019. Roosters don't really give a shit about them. But I'm looking at all the Raiders players, and they just don't look like they're all fully there, my man. They just don't look like they're all fully there, in my personal opinion. And for license, I'm hoping Suaalii proves his worth tonight. Wasn't that great last week, in my personal opinion? I think there's a long way to come for Suaalii, but obviously, yeah, no, he is young and has a lot of talent coming through. But I just don't think last week was a good showing for him personally, but he didn't really have the ability to have a good showing with how that game kind of obviously went out. So I think the Raiders will be kicking this ball off here too, though, Roosters. Raiders kicking the ball off here to the Roosters, and let's see who can take this one out. This is a big game for both teams, man. You can't be underestimating this one. Both teams need desperately to win this game. Lee Jones says 26-18 to the Roosters. Sally Wishart says 42-18. There you go. So Roosters with the ball here, 15 metres out from their own line. I think for the Roosters as well, they just need to just hold the ball and slowly play it and get down the ground. To be honest with you, last week they lost a lot of ball, and last week they really just did not look good at all with the ball. So it's more so about being consistent and holding it down and just not giving free space to the opposition team. Third tackle here for the Roosters. They are 35 metres out here from their own line. Marshke with the ball goes out to the right hand side here, gives it off to Liu, and he's going to be taken down. 4th tackle, 40 metres out from his own line. Peter Shemmy says, I'm not confident in the Chooks. I'm not confident greatly in this game. I'm relatively, I believe that the Roosters should win this game, but I'm not guaranteeing a Roosters win here by any means. The 5th tackle here for the Roosters at the halfway point. They're going to boot this one really high and really interesting kick there from the Chooks. It's going to bounce back here from the Roosters, and you just kick this again. If you're the Chooks, you just kick it. It's 5th tackle. If I'm the Roosters, I'm kicking it. It's going to be a penalty here to the Raiders. Penalty here to the Raiders. So, geez, that was shocking. That was shocking there from the Roosters. That kick was just terrible. Went straight up in the air, and now the Raiders are going to get an attack to start off this game here. Joe Manu's. Where is Joe Manu there? I don't believe... Oh, was he? Was he in front of the kicker there? Who? Was he sure? Joey Manu was in front of the kicker? I'm not too sure about that. Disagree with that one, but okay. I might be wrong. Might be looking at the wrong play there. So 50 metres out here from the Roosters line. Raiders will get a nice attack and set here. They scored early against the Storm last week, so could we see them score again early in this game? First tackle here for the Raiders. They're 45 metres out here from the line. They're going to go. He's faking this, but they're going to call this a crusher. They're going to call this a crusher, I guarantee you. But I think he's deliberately doing this so he can get a penalty. I think he's deliberately doing this so they can get a penalty. We're going to have a look here. I think this is going to be a penalty, is it? No, just play it. Okay, so they're just going to play it. Okay, good call. I believe he's really gone down there deliberately to try and get a penalty there. So Raiders with the ball here. Harawira-Naera roll this ball back. First tackle here for the Raiders. They're 45 metres out here from their own line. Jordan first says, hi mate. Hello Jordan, how you doing? So Raiders here, 40 metres out. Second tackle here. Can they get something early? They do need something early, to be honest with you, to get their confidence up. Whiten gets it out to the wing. Centre. Aikens is going to have the ball here, 33 metres out. Third tackle, not making a great deal of metres here. The Canberra Raiders. Right-hand side, Jack Whiten kicks it through on third. It's going to be a 7-tackle set. Maybe no, it's going to be a dropout. It's going to be a dropout here. I don't know what the Roosters were doing there. I don't know what the Raiders were doing there either. They're going to kick it on third tackle. They're going to get a repeat set, but they're going to be in the exact same position that they were in last time. I'm not too sure why he did that. Good kick, though. Good little kick there from... and Ikavali should have been picking that ball up and taking it back out, but obviously he couldn't do it because he just slipped his hands off the ball. So with 37 minutes to go here of the first half, it is still 0-0. Jordan Firth, no, I will not be doing the Champions League final watch-along. That game means more to me than doing a stream for it. I'll be enjoying that one with my mates. So Roosters here drop the ball out to about the 50-metre line. Can the Raiders get something going early? I think if they get a penalty, they'll probably take it. Somebody says they call him Blaze. Blaze is my actual name. It's not a nickname. It's my actual name. Stormfan says too many injuries for the Roosters. Set restart here for the Raiders. Left-hand side they come. Chance here for the Raiders. Early days. 25 metres out here from the Roosters line. Can the Raiders get something going here? 3.5 minutes in here. Hodgson looks for... That's going to be, I'm not too sure. That's going to be Raiders here, the ball, second tackle, 20 metres out here from the line. Right-hand side, no, Josh Hodgson, left-hand side. Chancey, Whiten, gets it out. It's the 3-on-3 out here. Chris will be taking down 10 metres out, though. Suaalii with a good defensive play there. Third tackle here for the Raiders. They're going to run it themselves here, and that's going to be 4 tackle here. It's 3 metres short here from the line. 4 tackle here for the Raiders, 3 metres short. Right-hand side they come. Whiten plays it out. They're going to go back line to Hodgson. Hodgson here gets it out to the Sam Williams, and Williams can get taken down 10 metres out. Don't know what was happening there. So 5th tackle here for the Raiders. Not too sure what is going on here with their attack. Right-hand side, Hodgson goes short side, and they're going to get taken down on 5th tackle, 1 metre out. Not too sure what the attack and set was there. They went pretty close, but they will not get it in the end. So the Roosters will be 1 metre out from their own line. Daniel Tupou, 5 metres out now. NRL for says, yeah, I agree, mate. What William Hunt says, Roosters team is badly depleted on paper. The Raiders should be the favourite, but due to their form and internal issues, I'd say 50-50 game. Look, I think the Roosters are still a pretty good team, man. I think they've got a lot of injuries in their team, but in the same sense, they're still pretty good, and they're always going to be a professional organisation, man. They always really put a team on paper that can win games, and although you look at this team, and yes, they are very depleted, you know, they are still a damn well good team, and you've got to respect them for always competing as a quality organisation. So it's going to be 4 tackle here for the Roosters. 4 tackle here for the Roosters, and they're going to run it past the halfway point here. 5th tackle. 5 minutes gone here, guys. Bit of a cagey start. Raiders started off very well here. Nice little kick there by the Roosters, but it's going to go straight to the Raiders here, 15 metres out from their own line. Mackenzie Boyd says, sorry, I'm late. Nah, it's all good. We're always obviously streaming, so if you're late or not, we're still bloody going. First tackle here for the Raiders, 23 metres out from their own line. Look, I think with the Raiders as well, man, is that, yes, obviously they've got all these internal issues and Georgie Williams and all that type of stuff and all the players obviously siding with Georgie Williams, in my personal opinion, by liking his tweet. I think that the Raiders, I can't see that, like, there's a reason why the Roosters are favourites because of all this shit that's going on. They haven't been good at the club all year. You could tell that there was something wrong with the club before the Georgie Williams situation, and that's really just emphasised it in the media. That Georgie Williams shit has really emphasised it in the media. It's not been the shit, it's emphasised it. So Raiders here, 40 metres out. They've gained an extra metre there from that. And Sam Williams is going to put this ball up in the air. Roosters will grab this one down 10 metres out from their own line. It's going to be Daniel Tupou. Sport Reaction says, thoughts on Sam Walker already needing to get rested? Yeah, no, it's interesting. I didn't understand why. I don't understand why. It's an interesting decision there by the Chooks. If you're going to rest him, you probably would do it last week against the Broncos. Obviously, that's all good in hindsight because they lost. But yeah, I think the last week was probably the better option for the Roosters to rest Sam Walker than a game against the Raiders, in which they do need to win, in my personal opinion, going into the Origin period. And they come up against the Panthers in a couple of weeks too. So third tackle here for the Roosters. They're 30 metres out from their own line. It's going to be Liu with a fantastic run. Gets it out to 40 metre line. Joshua Mitchell says Sam Walker's only 18. That's why he needs a rest. Yeah, but why do it against the Raiders in this game? It was always going to be an interesting game here. Tedesco's away here. Tedesco's away here. Raiders here. Roosters. Oh, he throws the ball to go straight to the Raiders. Wow, the Raiders. Wow, how did they not concede a try just then? Warrior Hargraves threw the ball away, and that's lucky for the Raiders. Otherwise, that was a try. He tried to get the offload away to Suaalii. I think it was coming on the inside there. But Tedesco breaks through there. Fantastic play by Jimmy Tedesco. But now, after 7 minutes here in this game, the Raiders are going to have the ball here, and they're very, very, very lucky to have not conceded just now. So Raiders here, 25 metres out here from their own line, right-hand side, they spread it. They're going to get tackled down. No, he gets the offload away. No, he doesn't get the offload away. It will be a penalty here to the Raiders. So this is going to slow up the play, and Marshke, I'm not too sure what the penalty is for here, to be honest with you, unless it's offside. William Hunt is 50-50 in my opinion, but the recent issues with George Williams, I reckon, will affect the Raiders' mentality. Yes, I think the Raiders would go favourites if it wasn't for that. I agree with you. I will agree with you. But there's a lot of issues in this club that obviously have only just really been focused on once that issue has come to light. All right, 7.5 minutes gone here. Raiders with the ball, 45 metres out here from the Roosters line. Jared Troy says piggyback penalty. Yeah, I guess it was. Obviously, it did get them out of trouble there. 2 penalties to the Raiders so far in this game, none to the Roosters. 9 second first tackle here. Hodgson, right-hand side to Williams. Williams here. Raiders taking out 20 metres out here from the Roosters line. Can the Raiders get back on, get something going here? Left-hand side, 15 metres out. They've been the better team at the start of this game, to be honest with you, besides that Roosters breakaway. Jack Whiten steps on the inside. 10 metres out now. He's going to go. He's going to score a try. No, 5 metres out here. 4 tackle. That was a nice little run there by Jackie White, but he couldn't get there in the end. 4 tackle here. Roosters, decent defence. Lost the ball. Knock on. It's going to be set restart here for the... it's going to be another set of 6 here for the Canberra Raiders. So 5 metres short here from the line. Raiders, Hodgson gets it back out to Sam Williams, who gets it out to Harawira-Nara. Harawira-Nara steps on the inside, still going, can't find the pass, gets the pass away, gets it outside to Rapana. Geez, what is his Raiders attack right now? They're just kind of throwing it around and hoping for the best, I think. Rapana taken down 5 metres out from the line. Edward Sangapoliteli says up the Raiders. Raiders here, 4 metres short here, second tackle. Geez, they're in a very, very good position right now to put points over the board, but they've already been here in this game as well. 6 seconds. Oh, taken down. Third tackle, 1 metre short here. 1 metre short. Third tackle, left-hand side. Raiders will... Oh, Roosters' defence is ridiculous. How are the Roosters holding that one out? How are the Roosters holding that one out? So Raiders here, 10 metres out. This Roosters defence has been very good in this game so far. Very good in this game. Fifth tackle here. Raiders, 10 metres out. Sam Williams puts it up in the... and that's going to be Ikevalu catches it. Inside the field of play. He'll get it. Stay out. Wow, wait. That's ridiculous. Luke Jones has the Roosters. So 10 minutes gone here, guys. It is still 0-0. We've got 55 people watching right now. Let's hit that thumbs up button to hit 30. Let's get 30 likes right down now. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. But a very tense start here for the Roosters. And they've really held on strongly to not have given up a try already. So set restart here for the Roosters. 15 minutes out from their own line. And they're going to get outside the 20 now, finally. Jeez, the Roosters really under the pump early days. Really, really under the pump early days. But they'll be happy to say that they have not conceded. But then again, they had that breakaway through Tedesco that was fantastic. But yeah, that obviously was a mistake from Jarawea Hargraves trying to push that past one too many. So 4 tackle here for the Roosters. They're still inside their own half. Left-hand side they come. Gives it off. Chance here for the Chooks with a good run. But it's going to be a fifth tackle. Lost the ball. Penalty. No, it's going to be a knock-on. It's going to be a knock-on. It's going to be a knock-on. Jim Jones says Titans need decent halves and a hooker. I think Tanner Boyd's coming into his rhythm, and I think that Jamal Fogarty and Tanner Boyd could actually work well together. Obviously, they're not primo halves right now, but they're still doing pretty well. Then you go and look at the hooker, and I think Mitch Rain and Aaron Clark have been doing well for the Titans. I think that the Titans are just lacking their defense. I don't think their attack is lacking. You know, if attack is good, if you're in a top 4, top 5 attacking team, then your halves are doing good. Your fullbacks doing good. Your hookers are doing good. So I don't think it's the halves and the hooker that is the problem right now. I just think it's the overall team defense. So no, I disagree with singling out a single player and individualising a player or players for that specific reason. I just think that the Titans overall defensively are shocking. Luke Jones says, I reckon the same score as 2019 grand final maybe. What was the score in that game? I can't remember. What was the net? What was the game? What was the score in that game? White here lost the ball. Roosters get the ball here. Tupou's going to be away here. Penalty against the Roosters for offside maybe. It's going to be a double knock-on, but the Roosters will get the ball here, sorry. Double knock-on, Roosters will get the ball. Jared Troy says Roosters' errors are killing them, just like last week. Patrick Curry says Foxtail's down. Someone was saying this in the last stream, actually, but I'm watching on KO. KO is fine, even though Fox is working here. But someone was saying this in the last stream. NRL says 14-8 was 2019 grand final. Well, like I said, guys, this is going to be a low-scoring grind. Did I not say at the beginning of the stream? I said the final score will probably be something like 20-14 or 20-16, something like that. But right now, it's looking like could even be a 12-10 or a 14-8, as you're saying in the chat. So 12 minutes gone here. Right-hand side, the Roosters will get on their first attack and ability set here, really. Yes, they had that breakaway, but that was from 60 metres out. You know what I'm saying? Roosters here, 40 metres out here from the line. Marshke, left-hand side to big Warrior Hargraves. Jared Troy says, come on, Roosters, hold that ball. A couple of knock-ons from both teams in this game, to be honest with you. A couple of knock-ons from both teams. Third tackle here for the Roosters. They're 24 metres out here from the line. Left-hand side, Marshke goes. Gives it off to Lamb. Lamb to... Oh, Manu's been slapped down there by Curtis Scott. And it's going to be 4 tackle here for the Roosters, 15 metres out. This is a chance here. Considering the Raiders had all the attacking ability and all the attacking ball so far, this is a big call if the Roosters can score first here. Out to the right-hand side, gives it off to Takiaho. Out to the wing, Ikevalu inside to Suaalii, and Suaalii taken over the line. Suaalii taken over the line there. It will be a no try, and the Raiders will get the ball there, luckily enough. This game's pretty hectic to start off with. I'm just going to reshuffle here, guys. I have been streaming for literally like 5 hours now, so just going to reshuffle my legs around. But it's going to be a nice defensive set there from the Raiders, and they will take that. It's got an interesting feel to it, this game. A very interesting feel. It's not like it's a big game, but it's not like it's a small game. It's like a middle of the pack grinder kind of game. Kane channel says, I subscribe. Appreciate you, my dude. We're on our way to 10k. Once you hit 10k on this channel, we'll be giving away an NRL jersey and also one of these bad boy posters for the team that you guys support. One person will obviously win that one. So first tackle here for the Raiders. They're 20 metres out from their own line. Left-hand side, they come. Big run there. Stormfan says, come on the Roosters. Gooseberg says, hello, hello, hello again. Hello, mate. You're in for a big one here. This is a cheeky little game right now. 4 tackle over the Raiders. Very, very tense start. And I've called this perfectly so far. Low score and grind. No score in the first 10 minutes. I think Roosters pull away during the 30 to 60 minute mark. 30 to 60 minute mark is when I think that the Roosters pull away. So fifth tackle here. Up it goes from Sammy Williams. That's a name I never thought I'd see again, by the way. I'm not going to lie to you. I never thought I'd see Sam Williams play again after he really wasn't that great a couple of years back. But obviously with Georgie Williams dropping out, he gets his crack again. Roosters penalty here. It's going to be a penalty here to the Roosters. Harawira and Nara. That could be. Is that a high tackle? So that's going to be. This is potentially a sin bin here. Let's have a look. Tedesco. No, it's not a high. It's a high tackle. It's a penalty, but that's not a sin bin. There's no sin bin. Jared Roy says hello. I shot. Hello. That is I shot, my man. So, and Tedesco does always go down in that situation, so unfortunately it's going to look worse than it actually was. But luckily enough, it wasn't on a sin bin, and the Roosters will just get a penalty from that one. So Roosters here, 35 metres out here, right-hand side, it's going to be Jared Hargraves getting a nice little run 20 metres out right now. NRL for Life says, was Sam Williams the halfback in the 2019 Grand Final for the Raiders? No, that was George Williams, wasn't it? George Williams was there. No, George Williams came last year. I'm not sure. No, Aiden Caesar. Aiden Caesar was the halfback for the Raiders. The ex-Gold Coast Titan man was the halfback for the Raiders in 2019. Roosters here, left-hand side. Chance here for the Chooks. Taken down 10 metres out. Luke Jones, I think the Roosters will snag a win. Yeah, I've taken the Roosters in this game too. I've taken the Roosters in this game too. So right-hand side, Marshy gets it off to Takiaho. And it's going to be taken down here 10 metres out. Taken down here, 10 metres out. 4 tackle here for the Chooks. Marshke, left-hand side, gets it off. Big chance here for the Chooks. Big chance here for the Chooks. Ikavar, Daniel Tupou. Held up by the Raiders. Wow. It's going to be held up here, and the Raiders defensively are just incredible. Mohammed, brother, we're not a Roblox channel, man. Plenty of Roblox channels out there. Don't ask about Roblox again. We're not playing Roblox on the channel. So 10 minutes out here, 25 minutes to go here of the first half. Marshke, right-hand side. Thank you much, Gooseberg, for subscribing. I swear you were around last stream, buddy. Why were you last stream? Oh, that's going to be a catch in goal for the Raiders. It will be catch in goal. Blue Rocket says, Tedesco is overrated. No. No. He needs better players around him for his team to be better, obviously, but he's an incredible player. That's going to be a penalty against the Roosters. The Raiders will get out of their own line. Gooseberg says, bro, I can explain. How dare you, Gooseberg? How dare you? See how angry you make me? I get the wrinkles in my forehead. Huh? See, that's how angry you just made me, Gooseberg. You're a Gooseberg. Tell you that one. You're all good, mate. Luke James says, I always watch your vids. I love you. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. I just can't wait to start doing a heap of logs again as well alongside the streams. Blue Rocket, that's right. Tedesco's overrated. Disagree. Career-wise, accolades-wise, he's incredible. Won a Dally M for a reason. He is a very, very good player. I personally would take Trbojevic in a draft, though, personally. But overall, it's a 50-50 decision. It depends on whether you take the risk on Trebojevic's injuries or you take the kind of overratedness of Tedesco in that sense, but I would not call Tedesco overrated. I would say he's a fantastic fullback. Stormfan says, what happens when it's 0-0 at half-time? What do you mean, what happens? It's 0-0 at half-time. If it's 0-0 at half-time, it means that's 0-0 at half-time. I don't know what happens. Alright, so 10 minutes out here. Third tackle here for the Raiders. 4 tackles, sorry. Left-hand side, they come. Whiten to Aikens. Aikens gets it off, and they're going to be taken down 8 metres short here. Both teams don't look great in attack, to be honest with you. Both teams defensively look pretty good, but both teams' attack has been pretty poor. But as I say, that Raiders high tackle there, in my opinion, against the Roosters. No, they're going to take it out. He's offloaded that. No, it's going to be Roosters' ball. 5 metres out from their own line, it will be Roosters' ball here. So Chooks here coming off their own line, literally coming off their own line. They are inside their own defensive line right now. 22 and a half minutes to go here of the first half. Very grindy right now. Very tense, very grindy. This is not going to be a high-scoring game. If you came for a high-scoring game, you're in a bit of a situation. Bottomana says Sam Walker should walk home. Well, Sam Walker's not playing in this game. Sam Walker is being rested for this game. Blue Rocker says Roosters are actually under the cap tonight. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy that it took all these injuries and the suspensions to finally put them under the cap. But they'll still be close. Fit tackle here for the Roosters. 40 minutes out from their own line. Bang this one down right into the centre. And the Raiders will pick this one up through Caleb Aikens. Santos Center says 98.81 subscribe. Exactly right. We are flying. Well, 9,881. Yeah, exactly right. We're only 19 subscribers away from 9,900. I set a goal today at the beginning of the streams to get 9,900. So if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, and we are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button so you can have a chance to win an NRL jersey at 10K. But we are flying right now. You guys are doing awesome. Second tackle here for the Raiders. 45 metres out here. Left-hand side. Jack White gets it out here. It's going to be Chansey. Huang Lam. Thank you very much for subscribing as well, man. Raiders lose the ball. No, he doesn't lose the ball. He tried to get the offload away, though. He did try and get the offload away, but it did not work out. White in here. Gets it off. Raiders. 25 metres out. 20 metres out. 15 metres out. Good run. My goodness me. Big old fend. Bottom one says the Bulldogs top 8 next year. No. Fifth tackle. Left-hand side. Hodgson to Whiten. Whiten here. Steps it out. Gets it out to the big old number 12. That's an offside against the Raiders. Oh, Hodgson's going to score. That was poor from the Roosters. That was poor defense from the Roosters. FN Darkside says, show us the game due to broadcasting restrictions, bro. It is illegal, but the Raiders will score a try there through Josh Hodgson. They'll lead 4-0. That defense from the Roosters was terrible. That Roosters defense just then was just shocking. How do you let that as a try? How do you let that happen as a try? That's actually outrageous. Like, that's outrageous. That's lazy. That's straight up lazy. Thank you very much, Blue Rocket, for subscribing. That's just lazy. That's actually incredible how you give that try away after everything. After everything that we've seen in this game so far, with both teams defending quite well, I find that pretty outrageous. That's the kind of try we see for the opening try of the game. Josh Hodgson. Sporting Member also says, hey Blaze, hello mate, how you doing? Sport Reaction says Roosters lost to the Broncos for a reason, Blaze. No. Yes and no. Yes and no. But yes and no. I agree with you and disagree with you at the same time. Sorry, I was making a text. Blue Rocket says that was a poor try. It was a good try by the Raiders, but in the same sense, it shouldn't have been a try by the Raiders because the Roosters should have really defended that one a lot better than they did. A lot better than they did. That's his first try since round 25, 2019, Josh Hodgson, by the way. He is playing for more of a role in this Raiders team, I guess, so he does have to have a big game here because obviously, you know, they do have Tommy Starling in their team, so he really has to focus on getting back as the starter there. Tedesco's come out injured here. Oh no. Tedesco has come off from the field here. Oh my God, Roosters. This is legitimately the season from hell. This is legitimately the season from hell. They could honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, if Tedesco goes out for the season, I don't think he will because he looks okay, but he's still going off here. If he goes off for the season, I honestly think Roosters could miss the 8. And that opens another spot. They've won a decent amount of games, but in the same sense, like, I don't know if they're going to be able to win as many games as they need to. Raiders will miss the kick, though, so it'll be 4-0 to the Raiders. Sport Action says Tommy Turbo Blues number 1. Yeah, probably. If this is the case, if he is injured for a while, but in the same sense, like, he's only just coming off the field here. But 20 minutes gone here in the game, guys. Still a good 60 minutes to go here of the game, but 20 minutes left in the first half. Hit that thumbs up button, 4 likes away from 40, and obviously subscribe if you're new around here. But that Roosters, that's why. But in the same sense, the ball, I don't think Tedesco would have got that. I think that's a hip, is it a hip rotator cuff? No. Is it a hip rotator cuff injury? What's it called again? It's definitely hip, though. I'm not ticklish. Says, g'day, lads. Hello, ticklish, man. How you doing? You are ticklish. I know, you buddy are. I guarantee it. Jared Roy says, bad news for the Roosters and New South Wales. Yeah, good news for Queensland. But in the same sense, I hate injuries, man. Like, I don't want to see injuries. I want to beat the best. If you're going to beat the best, you're going to beat the best. You know what? There's no this bullshit like, I look forward to injuries or want an injury for a team. Like, I want to see Manly get through the full season with Tommy Trbojevic to see if they can actually do it. I want to see the Roosters with their full team. I want to see all these teams with their full team. I don't want an injury. You know, if the Titans are going to miss the 8, the Titans are going to miss the 8. It's not going to come down to whether their team's injured. It's going to be with whether we can make the 8. You know what I'm saying? I hate when people like really enjoy injuries, but I'm not saying you are. I'm just kind of responding to a lot of people who do enjoy injuries and say, oh yes, that means it's going to be a better chance for us. I'll knock on for the Raiders. Knock on for the Raiders. So this will be a nice little attack and set here with the Chooksters. 35 metres out here from the line. Wowee, now we're talking. Now we're talking. CB80 Mini says, anyone else's Foxtel go down? Yeah, bro, we've had a couple of people say their Foxtel's gone down. A couple of people on the streams have said, on these streams tonight, actually, not just this game, but the last game too, on the Eels and Rabbitohs game, they said their Foxtel went down, so that sucks. Hopefully you guys get something good for that. But KO is working fine, which is good, even though that is Foxtel. Blue Rocket says, who do you think will go back to fullback for the Blues if Tedesco is out? Trebojevic. Easy. Trebojevic goes in. I'd say Gutherson probably goes into the centres then. I'd say Gutherson probably goes into the centres. Miller says, kiss me, daddy. No, you kiss me. Jaden Lambert says, Tommy. Get around the big Tommy Trebojevic. So 18 minutes left here of the first half. Can the Roosters tie this game up or potentially take the lead? Troy Gellitz says, my KO isn't working. I'm going to cry. Well, you know, crying's an option, but if you're a Raiders fan, you might be crying in a second now. It's going to be a penalty here against the Raiders, and the Roosters are going to be 18 minutes out here. 20 metres out here from a potential try. I'm Not Ticklish says, I don't see the Raiders winning this one, to be honest. Well, I don't know why. They're up 4-0 right now, and the Roosters lost Tedesco, so that's a terrible kick for touch. That is a half a metre. That is like a dead set metre of a kick for touch there. That's ridiculous. Troy Galitz says, I'm a Roosters fan. Well, you might be lucking out right now because the Roosters might be about to score a try here. 22 minutes out here from the line. Can the Chooksters get something going now? 17.5 minutes left here in the first half. Roosters 15 metres out, 10 metres out here. Here come the Chooks. Here comes the boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. East. First tackle here for the Roosters. Left-hand side, 15 metres out. Gets it off. Big man. It's going to be Liu taking down 5 metres short here from the line. I'm Not Ticklish says Roosters come back. They're only down by 4 points. It's not a comeback. Right-hand side, Marshke gets it off, and it's going to be a knock-off for the Chooks. Knock-off for the Chooks. Wow. And Raiders are going to get away here. Raiders got space on the left-hand side. That's a penalty. That's a high tackle. Wow. How bad's that? That's going to be a sin bin here. I think Takiaho's going to get sin bin here. I think sin bin for Takiaho here. I think Takiaho's going to get sin bin here for the Roosters. Wow. Harahone Whipperade said it's going to be a great game. Look, I think it's going to be a game. I think it's going to be close. When I say I think it's going to be a game, I'm not saying that as a stupid comment. I'm saying that like, look, it's going to be. It's not a sin bin. It's going to be a sin bin, but it shouldn't be a sin bin. It's going to be, is it? I don't think it should be a sin bin. Yeah, good. We've got some common sense coming back into the game. Cameron Lee says, who do you think's going to win the Wellington Phoenix game tomorrow? Who are the Wellington Phoenix playing, my dude? So 4-0 here to the Raiders with 17 minutes to go the first half. You just said the Wellington Phoenix tonight. For some reason, my brain didn't click on, and I looked at the score, and I was like, 4-0 Canberra. Wow, we were thinking we were talking about A-League here. But obviously, this is a NRL. We won try. Jamie Robertson says, just called in to hit the like, BKR, but have to go, mate. Keep up the good work. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see maybe tomorrow for the Titans versus Titans game or the next game after that, which is Knights and Manly. Raiders here, give away penalty. You're an idiot. You are a stupid team. Why would you do that? Cameron says Perth Glory. I'm going to take, I'll take Wellington 2-1. Robert Favero says, give the ball Suaalii. What is Suaalii going to do with it, man? Like, Suaalii's not done anything last week or this week so far. The Roosters don't have the ability to get him the great ball. You know, the Roosters don't have the ability to put him in a good position. So there's no point passing it to a centre if he's not going to have the ability to do anything with it. You know, this is why Kotrich doesn't do well at the Dogs. You know, you can't blame Kotrich, a centre, for doing badly at the Dogs when he's gone from a Raiders team who could get him the ball to a team that can't get him the ball. Dr. John says, do you remember from yesterday? Good on you, mate. Appreciate you for tuning in. Gallivanter Man says, do you think Sydney can still come back? Bro, it's only 4-0 here. And the Roosters here going to score a try right now. I think he scored a try here. Or it could be 1 minute short. I'm not too sure. It could be 1 minute short. Not too sure. Jet tells us who is playing on Sunday, Blaze. They're going to say no try here. It might be double movement or it could just be short. Jet tells us who is playing on Sunday, Blaze. Knights, Manly and Titans and Shaggies from Kosaba. All right, so we're going to see if Joey Manu puts this ball over the line here. Oh, no, it's not Joey Manu, sorry. I think it's Lamb. No, who is this? It's Butcher, sorry. It's not Butcher. Roosters here from... I think they're looking at an obstruction here too, actually. I think they're looking at an obstruction here against the Chooks. I think they're talking about an obstruction here. Left-hand side, Warrior Hargraves. They're going to say impacts Hodgson, so it will be no try anyway. We're not even going to get to the points. The Raiders will get a penalty here, 15 minutes out from their own line. James Martin says, who you got to win? I took the Roosters before the game here. I wasn't confident, but I was confident enough to back them by a good 6-10. But this is going to be a close game here. I think I predicted 24-16 or 24-18. No, I predicted 20-16 of the Roosters, a low-scoring grind. Not too high-scoring, but not too low-scoring. It could still be that way, but low-scoring game so far, my dude. Low-scoring game so far. Stormfan says the Raiders will ruin my 6 from 6. Guys, I don't know why people are really assuming this game is done and dusted already. We've still got 15 minutes to go the first half, and it's only 4-0. Like, we've got 15 minutes to go the first half. We've only been here for 25 minutes. It's only 4-0. Like, it's literally only 4-0. You can't say this game is done yet. Like, even if it was 4-0 with 3 minutes, would you say the game's over if it's 4-0 with 3 minutes to go? Like, I don't get why. I don't understand why the Raiders are going to do you 6 from 6. So second tackle here for the Raiders. I am not looking the goods though. I'm not looking the goods with my tips this week. I tipped the Rabbitohs, obviously. I tipped the Storm, but I tipped the Warriors and I tipped the Dragons, and I tipped the Panthers. So I'm okay. I'm at 3 from 6 or 4 from 6. Shut up. But I need the Roosters to win. So 14 and a half minutes to go here of the first half. Raiders here, 20 metres out. Left-hand side, Hodgson gets it off to Sam Williams. And Williams gets it off to the big man. Left-hand side they go. It's going to be this Raiders team. I don't even know a lot of these players' names, to be honest with you. Sutton with the ball, though. Hodgson here. Wing. Chance here. Raiders score a try. Try time for the Raiders. It's going to be 10-0. It's going to be 10-0 for the Raiders. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Raiders 8-0 here with a hit to come from right in front. Wow, we were. The Raiders not looking too bad in this game. The Raiders up 8-0 with a kick to come. And gee whiz. Dr. John, I'm going to time you out, my dude. That's actually racist. Ali Boyle says, I think the Raiders have a chance. What do you think? Yeah, look, I think that the Raiders do have a good chance. They're up 10-0 right now. I think that they're coming up against a team that's probably perfect for them at this time. When they come up against any other top 8 team, and they probably lose because of what's going on at the club. But in the same sense, the Raiders were up 10-0 against the Storm last week and lost by about 30 points. So there's a long way to go. Sports Editor says, my bloody KO not working. KO's not working for you now. KO's working for me. But a lot of people are complaining about Fox Sports, yeah. Cameron Lee says, what do you have support on the Vodafone Warriors? What do you have a support on the Vodafone Warriors or United? Manchester United suck. They suck so bad. They suck so damn well bad, and you should feel bad for supporting such a shit team. Sports Editor says, that's right. Sport Action says Raiders don't even have Big Papa. Papa hasn't played the majority of the year, but when he did play, he wasn't that great. He actually got dropped at one stage. Papali'i got dropped at one stage, unfortunately. So, Troy Galit says Mayo isn't working. Mayo is definitely working. I got some in the fridge right now. I definitely could shamack something after this with Mayo in it. But the old KO is working for me, thankfully. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to stream. That'd be a suckaroono and a half. Huss E says, imagine supporting City. Well, considering we're in a Champions League final, I will take it. I will absolutely take it, considering that, how many Premier League titles have you won in the last 10 years? I guarantee you're a United fan. How many Premier League titles have you won in the last 10 years? It's all good to have history, but you're a team of the past and you know it, and it's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful to see. You're a team of the past. No one gives a shit about you anymore. So enjoy winning your derbies, because we're winning trophies. So 8-0 here to the Raiders with 12 minutes 40 to go here of the first half. And bingo, right through the centre. That is a shamakaroono, and it's 10-0 here to the Raiders. Now, Tedesco will be coming back out here for the Chooks. Nice, coming back out for the Chooks. That's a big one. That's a big play here. Big play for the Roosters. They needed it. They really did need it. I think it was a hip injury, yeah. He did grab at his hip. So from fans, come on, Roosters come back. Long way to go, man. Only 10-0, like I said, early days. But in the same sense, the Roosters not looking the greatest. But Tedesco, when he was on, made a break and had a good play, but it was Warrior Hargraves who unfortunately made the mess up. Charlie Barnes says they're going to be a country versus City game this year. I would love it, man. I would love to see it, but unfortunately it won't happen. Hussey, obviously you're a troll, bro, so I'll just time you out. AU Mozzie, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate you. I suppose that's his mine. But look, the Roosters, it's still very early days. It takes me 2 seconds, lads. Obviously, I know which group you're a part of. I'm very well aware of who you are. So, cool story, bro. Because you're the only one to be talking shit about that. So, 12 and a half minutes to go here of the first half. Raising the ball here, 15 metres out from their own line. Left-hand side they come. And Ryan Dreams. Brother, do better, man. Do better. Get a better fake account than that. I'm very well aware who you are. 12 minutes 20 to go here of the first half. First tackle here for the Raiders. They're 25 metres out. Jared Troy says, what is Tedesco coming back on? Tedesco's back on, yes. Tedesco's back on. Liu off for Baker. Raiders here, left-hand side. Also, 10 years ago, they won the Premier League. So, at least if you're going to say it, say 12 years ago or 13 years ago. Second tackle here, Raiders. Right-hand side, 30 metres out. And that's a good hit by Harawira-Naera. Harawira-Naera still going here. Jeez. 4 tackle here for the Raiders at the halfway point. Knock on. That's a knock on for the Raiders. That's absolutely knock on for the Raiders. That's a clear knock on. That's blatant. That's a blatant knock on from Corey Harawira-Naera there. So 5th tackle here for the Raiders. They're 40 metres out. Sam Williams up in the air. Ali says, Blaze, you're talking about Man United not winning the Premier League, but how many times have Man City won the Champions League? That's, 20 years ago now? And look, who's playing tomorrow? Who's playing tomorrow in the Champions League final? That's not the right time to be talking about Man City and not winning the Champions League, considering they're in the final tomorrow morning. Troy Galit, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. So, first tackle here for the Roosters. Second tackle now, sorry, 20 metres out from their own line. Anyway, guys, let's get this back to Rugby League and not Premier League and Champions League and stuff like that, because United fans, you're attempting to pass in your shithouse. Second tackle here for Joey Manu. Gets past the 40-metre line. Albert Sun says, man, how are you getting vision? Foxtel outage. I'm watching it on KO, my dude. KO's working just finely right now. So, fourth tackle here for the Roosters. They're inside the attack and half. Sports says, KO logged me out because I went out of KO to watch the stream. I then went back to KO and it says sign in. Sign isn't working. Well, thank God it's working for me, guys. Well, buddy, tune in because I'm telling you exactly what's going on in the game. So, 30 metres out here from the line. Roosters with the ball. They're going to put this ball up in the air. I'm not signing out or clicking out of KO for no reason at all. Roosters are going to score a try. Joseph Suaalii. Suaalii's going to score a try. Joseph Suaalii's going to score a try here, and it's going to be 10-4 here with the hit to come. The ball's going to bounce perfectly for Suaalii, and he's going to get his first try of his NRL career. Wow. That's going to be his first try of his NRL career. The ball bounces perfectly for Suaalii here. They're all onside there. It gets dropped there by Aikens, is it? And then Suaalii just cleans it up at the back. An easy try there for the Chooksters. So it is 10-4 here with the hit to come. Gee whiz, Charatam. Twig Elite says, can you please show us the TV? Due to broadcasting restrictions, man, it is illegal for me to show you the game footage. I will get either potentially sued or banned, or I will get banned and then potentially sued. So I have a lot of contact with the NRL, and that you'll never see a stream on YouTube or Twitch that won't get taken down immediately. Zeke on 4, FPS is up the Raiders. Well, they have a cheeky little lead here with 10 minutes to go the first half, but it's not a done deal, considering how decent they've played. They haven't been good, but they've been decent in this first half. Defensively, they were nice. Our first 17-year-old to score since Dale Copley in 2009. Jeez. I don't know if that's a big whoop there with Dale Copley. But in the same sense, Joseph Suaalii, fantastic try there to get smacking on early days here. But with 10 minutes to go here of the first half, let's smack that thumbs up button, one like rate from 50, and subscribe if you're new around here. Jacob Chards says, wonder if the Raiders will fall off second half again. They are known as the faders for a reason, my man. They are known as the faders for a reason. So, look, I think this Roosters team probably do come home strong. I did say between the 30 and 60 minute mark. Actually, go back to the stream. What did I say? Low scoring game, 20-16 final score. Roosters, no score for the first 10 minutes of the game. Didn't happen. Roosters come through 30 to 60 minute mark. Right now, what's the time? 31 minutes. I'm calling this game perfectly right now from the outset. I called this game perfectly before the game started. This is just literally straight up what I'm saying. I'm telling you, the Roosters are going to pump them for this next 30 minutes. Baloose says, go off, John. There you go. So, Loris Dukeman says, Copley. Sorry, I can't see that comment there. And that's going to hit the post there for the Roosters. So, it's going to be 10-4 here, and that's how the game will stay right now with 9 minutes to go here. So, let's hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Sport Reaction says, Blaze was a lucky try. Yes and no. You have to be in a position. There's no such thing as a lucky try. The Raiders, unfortunately, Caleb Aikens shot the mark. The ball bounced back there, and Suaalii was following through. I don't believe that's lucky at all. I think that's a bad play by Caleb Aikens. He should be doing a lot better than that. The ball goes through his hands. He drops the ball, and Suaalii laps it up from underneath. So no, I disagree. I don't think there's ever a lucky try in the NRL. I just don't. I don't believe there's ever a lucky try in the NRL. Ellis Lawson says, who are you going for? I'm taking the Chooksters. I'm not going for them. But in the same sense, I would like the Roosters to win for the Titans because it keeps the Raiders well and truly below where the Titans are. Win or loss tomorrow, it keeps them away. Jace also says, how's Suaalii doing? Well, he scored a try just now. His first NRL try he scored just now. But he hasn't done anything outside of that. And realistically, he lapped up a brilliant ball bounce. But overall, he hasn't done a great deal. But he doesn't have anybody to get him the ball out there. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have anything to get anyone to get him the ball out there. All right, so Roosters here on the roll though, not looking too bad here since that 30-minute mark. Not, Lord, that's what I said. Not going to look too bad from the 30-minute mark. So four tackle here, left hand side they come. Tedesco with a good run here. He's going to break away. Oh, this is why he's the best fullback. This is why he was one of the best fullbacks. The Roosters are going to score here. And they're going to be up. It's going to be 10-10. This is why Tedesco is not overrated. That is, Troy, I've already answered the question, brother. Stop asking to show the TV, otherwise I'll time you out because I've literally told you it's illegal. But this is why Tedesco is one of the greatest fullbacks. This is why he's not overrated. He gets the ball there, steps on the inside, breaks away, gets held up, gets the ball off to Josh Morris, and then Morris gets it on the inside there for Lachlan Lamb. There you go. Try time for the Roosters. And it will be a tie game here at 10:10. What did I say? 30-minute mark is when the Roosters will turn it on. And guess what, baby? The Raiders have not waited for the second half to fall apart. The Faders are back, and they're ready to go in the first damn well half. So it will be Ellis Lawson saying equalize by half time. Wow, I know, crazy. But this is what the Storm did last week. The Raiders did well, were leading 10-0, and then the Storm came back and won by about 30 points in the end. So, the Roosters are doing the exact same thing as we speak. Dropped says Tedesco and Morris, dangerous duo. Mate, Tedesco and anybody is a dangerous duo. You put Tedesco in a duo with me, and we'll probably be a dangerous duo. Dangerous because I'll probably knock the ball on. But in the same sense, he's danger man, and I'm the danger man on the losing the ball factor. We're still a dangerous duo. Comprende? But that's a nice little try there for the Roosters. He's had a couple of line breaks, and I don't know why I said one line break. He's had two. He has had two line breaks. That is definitely a line. Oh, that was a line break assist. Sorry, he didn't get a line break there. That other one was the line break that it's saying. So try time here for the Roosters. And Adam Keighran here has missed his first goal attempt, but should be getting this one here. From the left-hand side, should be getting this one here. It's not too far out to the wing. Not too far out to the wing, but, it's there. It still gives it a bit of a question. Sport Reaction says, do you rate Lachlan Lamb? I think he's okay. I think he gets the job done. I don't think he is that good, no, but I think he's okay. We'll see how he goes into the future, though. See if the Roosters can progress him. So 7 minutes to go here of the first half, and the Roosters will slap it on through. So it will be 10-10 tie game. Wow, we were 10-10. Could you say that was going to happen about 5 minutes ago? I don't know. But at the 30-minute mark, it was 10-0. Now at the 34-minute mark, it is 10-10. William Hunt says, I can't remember when was the last time the Raiders performed in the second half, except versus the Dogs this year. Raiders didn't perform in the second half. The Dogs just didn't perform in the second half. The Raiders didn't perform in the second half. The Raiders had a man sent off, a man sin binned. They were down. They were down in the second half. They're lucky they scored a try. Well, not lucky, but they scored a try late on in that game. I wouldn't say the Raiders were good in the second half there. Tilchunga says, I missed Suaalii's first try because my KO crashed and it's not letting me sign back in. Well, it's not the greatest of tries, but it was a nice little bounce up that sat straight perfectly. It sat perfectly there for the Chooksers and for Suaalii. Reece says Raiders will lose in the second half. No, well, Raiders are already 10-10, so they could even still lose in this first half. Roosters here with the ball, first tackle, set restart, so we zero tackle. Roosters with the ball, 35 metres out from their own line. Jeez, I tell you what. Minty Rapido says, on KO it says global rate limit exceeded. Really? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. They'd be spewing right now. I'm just glad I can watch it. Like, thank God I lucked out here. I have lucked out here that my KO is working and everyone else, I don't know why people's KO isn't working and mine is. So third tackle here for the Chooksters. They're 35 metres out here from the line. Adam Keighran's going to pass this ball right-hand side to Warrior Hargraves, who gets a good little run there. About 15 metres out for tackle. Gets the offload away, so we'll stay third tackle here. Keighran gets it outside. Chance here for the Chooks. Steps on the inside, 20 metres out. Jet tells us, Blaze, are you like Channel 9 or Fox League? Mate, I am like Channel Fox League. That's what I am. Oh, wait a second. I'm like Fox 9, mate. I'm like Fox 9. There might be a sin bin here for the Raiders. There's a penalty here for the Roosters, I think. I think there's a penalty for the Roosters. Thank you very much, Jimmy, for subscribing. Appreciate you, bro. But it's going to be third tackle here for... what is this happening right now? I don't know what's happening. I'm not too certain what's actually happening right now. So, there's a play here. Oh, this could be a send-off if he does something here. This is going to be a send-off. Yeah, he's come down with his knees. This could be a send-off. This could be a send-off here. We could see Ryan James get sent off for the Raiders. We could be seeing Ryan James get sent off for the Raiders. It depends on if they think it's going to be deliberate. Oliver says, my KO is a global exceed limit message. Yeah, I know, it's weird, man. Ryan James has come down with his knees onto the head on a second movement. I don't know. I know Ryan James. He's not going to do this deliberately. I know him personally. Ryan is a great bloke. I know he wouldn't do this deliberately. But in the same sense, from the way it looked, it was dodgy. Thank you much, Branson Gilliver, for subscribing. He's going to go to the bin for 10 minutes. That's unfortunate there. Thank you much, Ethan, for subscribing too. That's unfortunate. Like I said, I know Ryan personally. He's a phenomenal bloke. He never would have done that deliberately. But that was a bin-worthy moment. That is a bin-worthy moment because it is definitely accidental there. He's gone down there and he comes back down there with his knees. But I will personally speak on behalf of his character. Lauren says deliberate knee. It's not deliberate, bro. It is not deliberate. I know, Ryan. Storm fan says please send off. Nah, it's nice. Look, it was close to send off if it was deliberate, but there's no way I believe that was deliberate. There's no way on planet Earth that I believe that was deliberate. So Roosters with the ball here. Keighran. He's going to be 25 metres out here. Reese Summerlin says, I hate the Raiders. They are my least favourite team. Why? You're a Warriors fan. Oh, Reese, are you? Why do you hate the Raiders so much? So first tackle here for the Roosters. They're 20 metres out. Right-hand side they come. Jared Twist says, Jared Argo said it was okay, play on. Well, no, it's a penalty. It's a sin being based on the rules and shit like that, but it's tough. So right-hand side here, Roosters, it's going to be, try time with the Chooksters. Try time with the Chooksters. So it's going to be 14-10 here with the kick to come, and the Roosters were down 10-0 at the 30-minute mark. They are now going to be up 14-10 with the kick to come at the 35-minute mark. Oh, what the shit, man? What the shit are we watching, man, with the Raiders? Holy damn. Literally 6 minutes ago, they were up 10-0, the Raiders. 6 minutes ago, they were up 10-0. They were up 10-0, mate. Zave Linders, they were up 10-0 6 minutes ago. Holy shit, thank you for subscribing, but wow, Raiders, what are you doing? So it's now 14-10 here to the Roosters with the kick to come. Jacob Chard says, left for a couple of minutes and already level. Your prediction's on point. No. They're leading the Roosters. they're winning, mate. They're not level. They're winning. They're up 14-10 with the kick to come. Charlie Barnes says, let's go the Tookies. Chooky. They're firing right now. So, Setili Tuponoi, 5 tries this season, 11 tries in his career, and 1 versus the Raiders. There you go. Jed Kerr says, I got the Roosters 13 plus. I was shitting early on. Yeah, absolutely. But in the same sense, like, there's a long way to go, but in the same sense, there is a long way to go for a 13 plus, so you could be spot on, mate. Could be spot on with the SCH. Jaden Seafart says, who scored? It was Tuponoi. Ali says, if Roosters don't win by 16 or more, I'll be unimpressed. Why? They were down by 10-0. Like, obviously, yes, at this point, you're going to be like, at this point, you're going to be, and say, yeah, they probably should win by a lot, considering the Raiders are known as the faders for a reason. But they're fading in the first half, which is ridiculous. This is not what the Raiders usually do. They usually wait until the second half before they fall apart, like buddy, bottle jobs that they are. Minty Rabbit says, I'm missing it all. Damn KO. Buddy KO, tell ya. I can't complain. Jamahi Casper says, watch these boys go now. Buddy, the Chooksters are coming. Their defense for the first try was terrible, and their defense for the second try was terrible, but their attack's looking the goods now. And once Tedesco comes back on the field, hello. Tell me Tedesco's overrated now. Once he comes back on the field, let's have a try. Brilliant. He's been fantastic. So 3.5 minutes to go here on the first half, and Kieran here from the right-hand side. Can he bang this little bad boy right on through? He will slap it on into the post, and that will be, through the post, and it will be 16-10 here to the Chooksters. Ali says 2019 Raiders was last opportunity to win the premiership. Absolutely. I've said this for years. That was their window. Their window closed. Their window said goodbye. It's 160 likes right now, guys. Let's get 10 more likes. Let's hit 70. Smack that thumbs up button right damn well now. Ellis Lawson says Teddy's overrated. Absolutely goddamn not. Jared Troy says Raiders played their best footy with a man down. Remember what they did to the Doggies? Yeah, but that's the Doggies. That's the last place Doggies. Shush. Shush. Van Jones says, who runs the NRL? Vlandy or the NRL Commission for my assignment? Me, BKR Sport. So with 3 minutes to go here of the first half, the Roosters are going to have the ball here 5 minutes out. No, the Peter Vlandis is the CEO. He makes all the big decisions. So 3 minutes to go here. Storm fan says, who will win, Teddy or Turbo Tom? In regards to what? I personally take Trebojevic, but Tedesco, fantastic player. Like, is number 1 or 2, depending on your opinion. All right, so Roosters here, 35 minutes out here in their own line. Can they score again before halftime? They were down 10-0, literally 6 minutes ago. They're now up 16-10. It's ridiculous. So 4 tackle here for the Roosters at the halfway point. They go down the left-hand side. Kieran gets it off to Tedesco. Tedesco gets it off to Morris. And Morris is going to get taken down about 30 minutes out here from the Raiders line. Tilchunga says, do you think Teddy will be right for Origin? Yeah, Teddy will be right for Origin. And Trebojevic will obviously stay in that centre position. But up it goes here for the Roosters. Raiders, typical take, but he does take it at Caleb Aikens. And that's going to be a high tackle against Tedesco. And Tedesco, I don't know why you're laughing, bro, because that type of tackle is what happens with you. Caleb Aikens was already halfway on the ground, but that's what happens with Tedesco. He's always halfway to the ground too. That will be a high tackle, though. Jamahi Castle says, Teddy is just deadly when he gets the ball. Absolutely. Tedesco's fantastic. Charlie Barnes says, one more try before halftime. I don't think so now, mate. I think the Raiders obviously got the penalty here, get out of trouble. And they're going to be into a nice little attacking position where they can potentially equalize the game before halftime. Last 10 minutes possession, 79% to the Chooksters, 21% to the Raiders. But the Raiders do still have that man in the bin. That is the problem. That is the problem here. They were 7 from 7 at one stage. They are now 7 from their last 12 in completed sets, the Raiders. That's ridiculous. Chris Diarua says, you showing the game due to broadcasting restrictions. Man, it's illegal. I can't show you the game live, obviously. But with a minute and a half to go here of the first half, the Rays pass the ball to the left-hand side here. Going to get past the halfway point. Can they crack it on here? No. Oh, he's going to get slammed. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. No, it's not going to be a penalty. I like it. That's a good tackle. But under the rules of today, I wouldn't be surprised. So Rays with the ball here at the halfway point. Ajay says, what did you think about the Warriors game? Fantastic, bro. I loved it. My favourite game of the weekend and probably my favourite game of the season so far. Second tackle here for the Raiders. Right-hand side. It's going to be 4 tackles, sorry. 4 tackle here for the Raiders. 40 metres out. Left-hand side they go. Sam Williams. Williams underneath. Gets it off. Rays have a chance here. Rays have a chance here. Aikens. Left-hand side Sebastian Chris. Wing here for the Raiders. They're going to be 10 metres out here. 10 metres out here from the line. Fit tackle. On the wing, can they get something going here? Right-hand side they come. This is their final chance of the half. 41 seconds. Whiten into the air. Chance here for the Raiders. It's going to bounce here for the Raiders. And Scott's going to have the ball here still. He kicks it through. It goes straight to the Roosters. That was terrible. That was just straight up terrible. That was straight up terrible. As 40-man rule says, whenever the Warriors play is kind of interesting. Yeah, they're an exciting team for good and bad reasons. They can lose games where they should win, and they should win games where they should lose. I.e., last night, they should have won that game, and they lost it. So, second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 15 metres out from their own line. They're not going to score another try here, so it will be half-time here at 16-10 unless a miracle happens. Jacob Charles says, what do you think the Warriors need to do to become a top 4 team? Warriors, sucks seeing my team. Oh, 1 second here. Chance here. No, that's going to be a lost ball. Sucks seeing my team lose games that they should be winning. Yeah, but that's the Warriors every year, man. Like, you look at it, like, I know you hate it, but like that's the Warriors forever. They are a team that they are the most inconsistent team in world sport, and they always will be. And I'll continue this question in a second. I'll continue answering this in a second. But at halftime, guys, it is 16-10 to the Roosters. Roosters were down 10-0 after the first 30 minutes. Obviously, they fell apart. The Rays fell apart. The Faders fell apart like usual. And now the Roosters are up 16-10 at halftime. So, guys, let's smash that thumbs up button if you haven't already. Let's get to 80 likes before the second half does start. That's 16 likes away. And obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. Let's get to 9,900 subscribers tonight. We're only 11 public subscribers away from hitting 9,900. But, in regards to the Warriors, man, they're a good team, but they're also a bad team. They're a good team and bad team in the same sense. They can really look strong, but unfortunately, their halves, their spine isn't good for me. I don't like their spine. I don't think it's consistent enough. So, like, overall, like, when you've got Harris Tavita there, you've got Cody Nikorima there, you've got it's going to be Reece Walsh, obviously, as the fullback, and then number 9 is Wade Egan. It's just not exactly... It's not exactly the most exciting. The fullback's great. The fullback's fantastic. But unfortunately, when it comes to everyone else, they just don't get the job done for me. So that's where the Warriors are lackluster. They don't have a good enough spine, in my personal opinion. Meg Campbell says, if my KO isn't working tomorrow for the Titans game, I'm going to be pretty mad. Yeah, same here. Because obviously I want to watch the game too. Of course. Same here. Christian Ketz, I missed the early game. Will Rabbits good or Para bad? Wait, Rabbits were good. Sorry, I was confused there. Rabbits were good. Yeah, Rabbits killed the Eels, and the Eels weren't that good either. So Rabbits were good, and Eels weren't that great. Reese says, I hate the Rays because once I went to a Warriors-Rays game and I was sitting around Rays fans and they were being such dicks to me at the end when they won, and then they threw food at me. They didn't throw food at you, but Warriors fans can be just the same, bro. Warriors fans can be very over the top and egotistical at games. I can tell you that personally. But in the same sense, I'm not having to go at Warriors fans. I'm just saying, like, every fan base has this. So, yes, you've had a bad experience, but in the same sense, trust me, there is a fan like that at every single team. Even Titans. Even Titans, bro. Sports says, when I was watching Warriors vs Cowboys, I turned off my TV thinking the Warriors won, but I got a notification from my friend saying the Cowboys came back and was surprised. As if you would turn off that game at any point. As if you would have turned off that game at any point. The Warriors never had that locked up at any point. The Cowboys never had it locked up at any point. But that was a fantastic game. I'm surprised you turned it off. I love this song, though. I love this song here for the Indigenous round. It's so good. Jared Troy says, the Roosters did this last week against Brisbane as well and then had a shock in second half. Well, no, not really. But the Raiders are also known as the second half fall apart team. They always fall apart in the second half. But no, the Roosters were always out of that game last week. They were referee out of the game from the first minute, mate. So, no, I disagree completely. But that's your opinion. That's fine. Alan Davis says, every team has its time, but is there a team out there that has always been shite? Titans are one of them. My team, Titans, they haven't really... Well, no, 2010, they were very good. They were in the prelim. Parramatta have always been pretty bad. They haven't won a premiership in 35 years, but they're decent now, but obviously they're still Parramatta. We'll still know what they're like. the thing is, man, is that Parramatta are decent now, but they're still not convincing. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, Titans there, Tigers are there. Besides 2005, the Knights are pretty much there as well. Warriors are there. Warriors are absolutely there with the Titans and the Eels and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a couple of teams, but the Tigers are definitely around that area. Jamahi Casper says, "Look at the ladder." Sorry, Eels, my mum's team. Look at the ladder, even though I'm a diehard Chook fan. But the Eels haven't won a premiership in 35 years. They won 3 wooden spoons in the 2010s. Thank you very much, Drop to you for subscribing. They won 3 wooden spoons in the 2010s whilst cheating. They cheated the salary cap for 3 wooden spoons, right? Besides the last 2 years where they've been decent, but they also haven't been that great. Like, they win games in regular season and then get knocked out in straight sets. Last year they were top 4, got knocked out straight sets. You know, so the Eels are definitely a part of that. Just because you see it now where the Eels are decent, and they still lost to the Rabbitohs just now, they still lost to Manly, they're not convincing at all. Are you going to tell me the Eels are a favourite team to make the grand final? No, you're not, because the Panthers and the Storm are. And if it's not the Panthers or Storm, you're going to say the Manly. Or if it's not Panthers, Storm or Manly, you're probably going to say the Rabbitohs. You know, now we're starting to say Eels maybe drifting out of that top 4 because Manly are around. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the Eels still always find a way to make you not believe in them. Christian Care, thank you for subscribing. Vincent Sands says, "Do you think the Raiders will come back in the second half?" No, because the Raiders have terrible second halves. They are known as the worst second half team in history. Jacob Chard says, "Para are a better version of the Warriors, in my opinion." Yeah, look, I agree. Just like I say, the Rabbitohs are a better version of the Titans. I think the Eels are probably a better version of the Warriors. Yeah, I think very similar. I would agree with that. Drop to you says, "Roosters second half better be strong. $500 if the Roosters and Manly win." Well, Manly should be winning against the Knights with all those Knights injuries. No Ponga still. I think it's interesting because the Knights are usually the bogey team for Manly. They usually have a pretty good result against them. Not necessarily win, but it's usually a close game. So it would be dodgy. But with Knights, and it's at Newcastle too, at McDonald's Jones Stadium. So, yeah, Jake Trelaw, thank you for subscribing. I would be nervous-ish about that game, but in the same sense, Manly are playing very well lately. They're in a very nice run of form. Oliver, appreciate you. Drift says, "Eels are shithouse." Golden Holland says, "Are the Sharks one of those teams you were just talking about?" No, they're kind of always there or there. Sharks were pretty bad for a long time. Sharks are very similar to the Cubbies in the baseball. They won in 2016 too for the first time. The Cubbies 108 years and Sharks 50 years. I would say Sharks and Cubs are very similar. You know, they're a bit of a lovable losers. The Sharks used to be well liked, but for some reason they've really fallen off because of Gallen and obviously the peptide situation and stuff like that. The Sharks have really fallen off on the likeable factor. But yeah, they used to be the lovable kind of losers. So the Sharks, you could add in it, but I think that they're still a bit more above the Eels, Titans, Warriors, and Tigers. Sporting Rules says, "I'm watching the game on KO." So am I, bro. I don't understand why everyone's saying there's problems. So there is problems, but like for me, I'm not having any problems with KO, which is good. So at least I can stream for you guys. Still. Lungus says, "Apparently Ben Trebojevic is going to debut." Yeah, I heard that. I heard there's going to be a couple of Trebojevics tomorrow, which is good to see. Brad Stewart says, "Foxtel not showing live. Anyone else got this?" No, a lot of people are saying it, bro. A lot of people are saying it. But for some reason, mine's still working, which is beautiful. Josh Goldfinch says, "Hey, bro, it's me again. Who do you think will win tonight?" I said the Roosters before the game. I said the Roosters at the 20-minute mark, and I'm saying the Roosters at the 40-minute mark. Jamahi Casper says, "The Chooks are going to cut sick. I'm subscribing. This is sick." Appreciate you, my dude. We stream pretty much every single game here. Appreciate you. So we'll see you guys tomorrow, obviously, for the 2 games as well. And we are very close to 10,000 subscribers. So when we hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, I'll be giving away an NRL jersey to one of you guys, plus one of my posters that I created. I created all these posters. So I'll be giving one of them to one of you guys as well. So yeah. Pretty good. Looking forward to it. Yanni Maverick says, "Hey, how good, eh? Solid comeback. Decent comeback. Obviously, it was 10-0. Storm did it last week. But yeah, obviously, with all the injuries for the Roosters, they definitely have excuses. But they've still been pretty decent, man. They've still been pretty good tonight, in my personal opinion. And, you know, defensively, they've been decent. Except for that first try. The first try's defense was pretty poor. Attacking-wise, they've still been relatively decent for me. Drop uses. Mine was working. I closed it, tried to reach open, and yeah, it doesn't work. Spewing, mate. Spewing. Melvin says, "Blaze, do you think Cameron Smith will be a good coach?" I think he will eventually go into it as a coach, yeah. I think he probably will go into it as a coach later on, but coaches need to be a lot older than what he's at right now. You know, he'll be respected. All you need is respect. But then again, ex-players don't always make the best coaches, sorry. Ex-players don't always make the best coaches. Hello, Ricky Stewart. And for says, "Bro, Foxtel working fine for me." There you go. Toro says, "Foxtel TV is fine, but people using the mobile app or laptop are not." Well, there you go. Harahoni says, "Nathan Cleary will be great for the Warriors." Yeah, but Cleary would be great for anybody and everybody. He'd be great for the Townsville bloody Cutters or whatever they're called. Like, it'd be great for anybody. Yanni Mavita says the first try Tedesco stopped running because he got injured, I think. Yeah, but he wasn't getting to that. There's no way he was getting to that ball. He was nowhere near it. So even if he didn't get injured, he doesn't get anywhere near it. So we're still here at halftime, by the way, guys. It is 16-10 to the Roosters. We're just kind of kicking back at the moment, just talking about what's going on. Let's get 9 more likes to hit 80 before the second half gets back underway. Golden Holland says, who is the most overrated and underrated coach right now? Overrated? Overrated. I don't know. Overrated. There's no real overrated coaches right now. Maybe Brad Arthur for Parramatta. But underrated, I'd probably say Justin Holbrook. Because he's been able to turn this team around for what the schmozzle that it was in 2019. But in regard, or Todd Payton, I'd probably still say Justin Holbrook. But in regards to, I love how they're advertising the Paul Gallen punch with Nate Miles. It's like, you just banned that shit from the game. Why are you advertising it? Don't forget, guys, we will be streaming that Justin Tooney versus Paul Gallen fight. We usually get about 5,000 to 10,000 people watching live when we stream that fight. So definitely get ready for a big stream. That's always huge. That's in a couple of weeks. Ayman Muraz, why you hate Parramatta? Just speaking the truth, man. Don't hate Parramatta. They're not my most liked team, but I'm just speaking the truth. I don't know what I said was wrong before. I don't know how I was wrong before. And Parramatta cheated to win 3 spoons in 2010s. They're a team very similar to the Titans, Warriors, and Tigers that they don't usually win much. They've had a couple of good years, but they still aren't confidently showing anything because they just got killed by the Rabbitohs, who got beat by 50 last week to the Panthers, and also lost to Manly last week. So I don't know what part of that is wrong. If you can tell me what part of that is wrong, I'll admit to you that I hate Parramatta, but I don't hate Parramatta. I can see right through that team, like everyone should be able to. Darcy Morris says, the Raiders 2019, yay, we made it to the grand final. 2021, we're 11th place. Yeah, they're actually looking potentially for a bottom 4th place. I don't think they're going to be that bad to make bottom 4. Oh, no, guys. Oh, no, my KO is just done. My KO has just said an unexpected error has occurred. No. Oh, no. An unexpected error has occurred. Oh, no. This is a big issue here. This is a big issue. I'll have to try and see if I can find a stream or something like that. Yeah, it's just signed me out. I have to see if I can find a stream or something like that. There was an error processing this request. The global rate limit exceeded. Yeah, okay. I'm going to have to try and find a stream. 1 second here, guys. That shit sucks, doesn't it? 1 second here. So no one can watch this game right now. If you're not at the game, you can't watch this game right now. Minty Rabbito says, Jacob Charles, I can link you one. I know a website. I'll try this, bro. I think I got this. 1 second. Rugby. Give me 2 seconds here, guys. Give me 2 seconds here. I'm just going to try and find a stream because for some reason KO is messing up. No one's able to watch on KO. So I've got a stream. Beautiful. I've got a stream here. So don't worry. We'll be still cracking on for the rest of this game. As long as this one works. I'm just using VIPbox.tv. VIPbox.tv is what I use for my fights and all my other sports that I watch. But we could be a little bit behind the time. I'm not too sure. Tommy Saga says stream to stream. So I've got it on here on VIPbox.tv. Yes, it's still half time here. 16:10. Beautiful. We're working. Christian Kensey KO is working again, Blaze. No, it's not, mate. Not for everyone. KO is not letting me sign in here. Yanni Mavita says, KO is back on. Maybe. Oh, no, I don't think I'm signed in, though. NRL says, what's your record amount of viewers? I think it was 5,000. Oh, I think it was 7,000 for that for that Paul Gallen versus the first fight, Mark Hunt fight. Wow, that was a big stream. Malcolm says, in New Zealand, it's on Sky Sport, but it's expensive. Okay, from live. Yeah, no, I might be able to watch it now. Oh, KO is back on. Okay, beautiful. KO is back on. Well, that was just buddy all over the shop. TJ Xwork says, go Chooks. Get around the Chookses. But yes, KO is working again, so we're fine, guys. Don't worry, lads. We're all gravy here on BKR Sport. We're all gravy. Casey Holds says, go the Raiders. Not looking the goods now, Casey. They were looking the goods in the first 20 minutes. But unfortunately, they've fallen away a little bit. They have fallen away a little bit. Moronic Douchebaggery says, for those who can't see the game, the Raiders are going to shit. Yeah, the Raiders, instead of waiting until the second half to go to shit like they usually do, have gone to shit in the first half at the end of it. Melvin says, did you have a bunch for New Zealand versus Oz Rugby? I think we had about 500 for that, but it wasn't like Paul Gallen versus Mark Hunt. The Paul Gallen fights always get about between 3,000 and 10,000 people live. It's ridiculous. And I'm assuming Justice Hooney fight will be just as big because that's a huge fight between Gal and Hooney in a couple of weeks' time. Tommy Saga says, watching from Bangkok, Thailand. Good on you, man. Appreciate you watching on all the way over there. The Roosters are about to come out here for the second half. Who are you supporting here, Tommy? Are you getting around the Chooksters or are you getting around the Canberra Raiders? How's it going in Thailand? How's everything going in that part of the world? Obviously, it's very difficult to see what's happening around the world unless you really focus in on the news because everything's so individualised nowadays. Sally Witcher says, Titans playing in my city tomorrow, Blaze. Yeah, good stuff. Looking forward to seeing the Titans play the Sharkies. Usually we have a good game against them, but I think the Titans should win. But in the same sense, we never know. Their defense is pretty shocking. But 16-10 here at halftime. Rays back out the field. Guys, let's hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. How many subscribers are away from 9,900? We are literally 6 public subscribers away from 9,900. So go and click that button right down well now. Or I am going to skits out. No, I'm all right. Buddy, appreciate you. So Melmo says, gotta love him. Me. Hamish English says, what did you think of the last game? I thought it was I tipped the Rabbitohs. I thought the Rabbitohs would win the whole time, but I thought it was The Eels weren't great. Rabbitohs poured them away. I think Rabbitohs' defence in the last 20 minutes was pretty bad, though. Gave a couple of tries they shouldn't have. It would have been a better result for them otherwise. But why is there a hospital? What happened? Why is there an ambulance there? Tommy Saga says, lockdown for weeks, but the NRL has kept me positive. Exactly right, man. At least you got your sport. That's what gets me through the tough times, and that's what got me through 2 weeks of isolation at the when I came back from Fiji in New South Wales in lockdown at the hotel. It wasn't rugby league. Rugby league wasn't on there, but A-League was on, and just sport in general, so it was very good. Volt Hunter says, what do you think of Nat Butcher? Think he gets the job done, man. I don't think he's fantastic. I don't think he's a world killer. But the game has started here in the second half, guys. Raiders will start with the ball. I don't think he's a world killer, but I think he gets the job done. I think that there's obviously better players that you could grab for the Roosters, but they're all injured right now or suspended. But yeah, I think he's okay. Raka Sanaka says, go Raiders, hang in there. We are try away, so it's time to move up in top 8 from... I'm texting from PNG, Papua New Guinea. Get around Papua New Guinea. They love their rugby league there. We've got Thailand, we've got Papua New Guinea in the chat. Good on you. Appreciate you. But unfortunately, the Raiders were up 10-0 after 10 minutes in this game, after 20 minutes in this game, and now are down 16-10 at half time. So 4 tackle here for the Raiders. Harawira-Nara's away here. Raiders could back up 16-16. Oh, my God. Morris is going to intercept the ball there and stop a try there for the Raiders. Wow, where you are. Sports Editor says, what's the website I can watch footy? I'm watching it on KO again, man. KO's working again, fine for me. But if you don't, KO doesn't work, VIPbox.tv. J-Dos says, do you think Titans will win? Yes, absolutely. So first tackle here for the Roosters, and they're going to knock the ball on. Oh my goodness me, Ikavalu has dropped his bloody ball. He's dropped his bloody ball. MLR Clip says 106 subs away. Let's go. Exactly right, mate. We are flying. Now we're 105. Brad Stewart, you're a legend. Appreciate you. Malcolm says, how you keep your voice smooth for all the talking during games? I know, it's bloody crazy, mate. I guess it's because, thank you much Lachlan Doble for subscribing. It's because for years I've been the drummer for the Gold Coast Titans, obviously. So I always start the chants. So I know how to go for the full 80 minutes and screaming loud as. And really utilising my voice to try and get the stadium going. So going into YouTube and doing this, I know how to kind of control my voice. To get through it. But with 38 minutes, sometimes always going to be a penalty here to the Raiders right in front. Obviously, they're not going to take it for 2, but right in front, they're going to get a nice little penalty here. Jared Troy says, giving the Raiders a chance here. Like, if there's a chance, but they're usually shocking second half team, bro. They're usually a shocking second half team. Will James says, where is the Raiders poster? I've got one. You can check it out on the BKR Sport Redbubble store, my dude. But unfortunately, I just haven't ordered it here for me just yet. Ali Boyle, appreciate you for subscribing. So Ryan James still in the bin for 2.5 more minutes here for the Raiders. Sam Williams from the penalty has just lost 10 metres from his kick. Sam Williams just kicked the ball out off the penalty 10 metres backwards. 10 metres backwards. 10 metres... 10 metres backwards. How do you do that? Sam Williams just kicked the ball 10 metres backwards from his penalty. So they had to start the play 10 metres behind where they got the penalty. That is the most ridiculous thing I've seen in the NRL in about 400 years. Second tackle here for the Raiders. They're 11 metres out here. Right-hand side they come. Sam Williams gets the ball back out here. Right-hand side they come again. Steps from the inside, and the Raiders about 5 minutes short here. Third tackle. I meant to message Sam Williams with a joke. This is what I'm saying, guys. I didn't think I'd ever hear that guy's name. Again, after 2-3 years ago, about 5 years ago, but because Georgie Williams is true, he's come into the team apparently. So Raiders here, 10 minutes out. That deserved an aneurysm, but I didn't have one that time. I had enough in that Panthers Bulldogs game. So fifth tackle here for the Raiders. They're 3 minutes short here from the line. MLR Clips is who's going to win. The Roosters, mate. The Roosters are going to win this. But right now, the Raiders are coming strong. Left-hand side, Jack Whiten. Whiten kicks it through with one of the worst kicks you're ever going to see. And the Roosters are going to get the ball here 5 minutes out from their own line. That's just terrible. That is just terrible. Oh, Horsburgh's gone down here with an injury. Corey Horsburgh's gone down here with an injury here with his shoulder. I think he's put his shoulder out. I think his shoulder's been put out here. He's got a dislocated shoulder. He's got a dislocated shoulder here. Corey Horsburgh, he'll have to come out. Melvin says White and Luai for Origin. Funny how you're not mentioning Cody Walker, but I'm definitely taking. Oh, jeez, he pulled his arm out there. I'm definitely taking Jerome Luai to partner is number 7 in Nathan Cleary at the Panthers. Sporting Man Rules says, have you made your decision whether you're going to watch the Gold Coast Titans at Coffs Harbour? Not just yet, man. I'll follow up in the morning if I can, but in the same sense, I might have to stream it because I've got a lot of shit going on outside of YouTube right now that you guys will hear about in the next couple of weeks, which is very good. Very, very good. Jared Choice says Roosters get a penalty. I'm not too sure why the Roosters get a penalty there. What was the penalty for? High tackle? So Rapinoe will give a penalty away there, and that's gonna be a 10-meter kick. What's with how bad the penalties are today? The kicking is today. Pro Trooper says, hello, Blaze. Hello, mate. How you doing? Lawrence says, George Williams got released. Yeah, he did. That's a bullshit situation, though. But I'm not going to get into that. We spoke about that enough on Thursday night for the Broncos stream. Broncos versus who? Broncos Storm? Yeah, Broncos Storm stream on Thursday night. All right, so 46 seconds left here of the sim bin for the Raiders. Left-hand side, the Roosters come. They're 40 metres out here from their own line. Second tackle they are. Pro Trooper says, why is your voice so different today? I'm just kind of controlling it, mate. I'm just trying to control it so that I'm not, like, screaming. It's also quite late, you know what I'm saying? So there are other people in the house that I don't want to annoy. That's going to be a knock on there from the Roosters. That's going to be a knock on there from the Chooksters. It's going to be a penalty. Penalty here. Also, this is the 3rd game in a row, bro. So we're at the last game of the day. So I'm always going to be more tired than I would be at the first couple of games. So I'm doing my best, bro. Doing my best. Christian Kessler, did you tip Para or Bunnies? I took the Bunnies, bro. I took the Bunnies before the game started. NRL for license, how do you reckon teams like Melbourne, Penrith and South will go during Origin? Penrith will struggle, but they don't have any bad teams during Origin. Rabbitohs will be fine. They don't really have a great deal of Origin players, and the Storm, they've been playing with injuries all year and suspensions, well, not suspensions, but injuries all year, so they'll be fine. Second tackle here for the Roosters. They're 25 metres out here from the line. Darcy Morris says, when will the Panthers lost their last loss was in the grand final? Once again here, Roosters right-hand side. Oh, good tackle there from the Raiders on Joseph Suaalii. Tedesco here with the ball. Gets the ball backwards there to Tupouniua. 20 metres out here from the line. 4th tackle here for the Chooks. Come on, guys. 1 like away from 80. Bang it. 3rd tackle here for the Roosters. Here they go. Inside the 10. Take it down. Oh, it's going to be a try here. It's going to be a try here. It's going to be a try. Take it down 1 minute short. Jeez, good little run there, though. Very good little run there. Roosters 1 metre short. Gets it back here to Lamb. Oh, should be a try. Easy try here for the wing. Easy try for the wing. Easy try for the wing. And Daniel Tupou goes boom, boom, boom. Want you in my room. That is going to be a 20-10 here ball game with a kick to come. Daniel Tupou goes wham, bam. Thank you, damn well, ma'am. Says good night, Irene. Try time for the Chooksters. And this is ominous signs here for the Raiders. Ominous signs here for the Raiders. Anthony Willis has come on the Raiders. Well, they're not looking the goods right now, my man. Not looking the goods right damn well now. Jamahi Casper says Latrell. Latrell spelled with an A, bro. But Latrell's okay. He's been okay this year. He's been obviously suspended quite a lot of time, but I don't think he was that great in the Eels game. I think they locked down them pretty well. But overall, he's a good fullback. So you like it. But that's a try there for the Roosters, and we've got a banging song on the background right now. Let's go, baby. Got a bit of a banging song. Jimmy James says, GC 67, Hawks 34. Take that, Hawthorn. You scum. NRL for Life says, I reckon Penrith will lose against the Roosters round 15. No, I disagree. I think if they're going to lose to anyone, it's going to be the Warriors. Because the Warriors won't have any people with Origin, and the Panthers will have Cleary, Luai, To'o, Yeo, maybe Catewell. They'll have a lot of players out for that game. So the Warriors will have a chance to beat the Panthers in round 17, I think it is, or 16, or whatever it is. Volt Hunter says, what do you think of the cheese? I think he's good. I don't think he's an 80-minute hooker, though. But I think he's obviously fantastic. But I just don't necessarily believe he's an 80-minute hooker. That's why Harry Grant's there. And I think that Brandon Smith is a good 14 role, or potentially, obviously, in that lock position. But when you have Dale Finucane there as the lock, you're definitely taking him. But Brandon Smith, I feel like, is the best 14 role you can possibly get in the game right now. So, Sia Soliola will be coming on here for the Raiders. And it's going to be a conversion here from the sideline. Can the Chooks slap this little bad boy right on through? Can they slap this little bad boy right on through here? It's going to be Adam Kieran. Kieran from the wing. 7 minutes into the second half here. Melbourne says, Brandon Smith, please come to the Dogs. I think he said he's staying at the Dogs. I think he said he's staying at the Storm. I think he actually came out and said he would. Because the Titans were trying to buy him pretty heavily. They were really going in strong for him, but unfortunately they couldn't get him because he said that he's going to stay at the Storm. And Kieran here will kick that kick. Oh, he's at the post and it goes in. So it will be 22-10 here to the Chooksters. 22-10 to the Chooksters with 33 minutes to go here of the game. And the Raiders, the Faders, oh my goodness me, it's a scary sign if you're a Raiders fan today. Bottom. Oh, it's a scary sign if you're a Raiders fan today. Darcy Morris says, did George Williams get released? He's not playing right now. You haven't heard about the news, bro? Google George Williams' name right now, and you'll get caught up to date with what happened there. 33 minutes to go here of the game, but don't listen to anything that James Hooper says on any of his stupid articles, because James Hooper's an idiot. So 33 minutes to go here. Roosters are going to have the ball here 10 minutes out from their own line. Left-hand side they come. Jay Dawson says, do you think the comp could be closer next year considering these new signings? Not necessarily. Aaron McLean, you've done it again. Appreciate you for subscribing. Second tackle here for the Roosters. 24 metres out here from their own line. 33 minutes to go here of the game. Aaron, who do you support? Are you a Roosters fan, Raiders fan? Hopefully a Titans fan, because we all like the Titans, don't we? Vol Hunter says, Sticky Ricky going to be throwing chairs soon. Sticky Ricky is an overrated coach. That's the overrated coach if you want to talk about one. But that's going to be a knock-on for the Roosters here, I think. Knock-on from the Roosters. Oh, no. A bit of a bubble. A little bit of a bubble. Christian Cass' thoughts on Paul Kent. I'm not going to sit here and insult all these different journos. Like, obviously, yes, technically I do what they do, but I just don't go out to make false stories up. I give my opinion. So I'm an opinion piece journal, I guess. But in the same sense, like, I don't do it to antagonize. I do it for a bit of a laugh and a bit of banter. They do it to antagonize to get clicks on their shit. Like, I don't need to talk shit in that sense to get the clicks on my stuff. I just give you my opinion. If you think that's talking shit, that's your opinion. But the Roosters here, they're going to challenge this. It is a knock-on. Maybe. I think that's a strip there from Hodgson. I think that might be I think Hodgson strips this, though. Dustin Moses, I'm a Titans, Tigers, Panthers fan. No, you're a Titans fan. Sport Action says Ricky Stewart just yells and gets angry and blames his players. That's why Ricky Stewart isn't a good coach, because he blames his players. I think Hodgson... Yeah, I think it's a strip here, so it will be a penalty here to the Roosters. I agree with that call. Thank you much, Will Sorrow, for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. And we are 2 public subscribers away from 9,900. Let's whip it home, baby. Let's get the whip out and go whoosh, whoosh. Let's hit that 9,900 tonight. Game Risers, who do you support? I'm a Titans fan, my dude. So 32 minutes to go here of the game. Roosters are going to get the penalty. Nice captain's challenge there by the Chooks. Ali Boyle says penalty. It is a penalty for a strip. So the Roosters have a good chance here to that's a better penalty. That's a better penalty. They're going to get to about 40 metres out from the Raiders line. Jay Dawson says, do you think Holbrook will sign a longer contract with the Titans? Absolutely, yes. Absolutely. Considering that when he came into the club, we were a wooden spooner team, and then got us to 9th place within a year, and then now currently sit in the 8 if we win tomorrow and go to potentially 7th. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I don't think we can go above Manly. Or who's 7th? I'm not too sure who 7th is right now. Right-hand side, Roosters here, 20 metres out here from the line. And off the license, Holbrook is doing wonders for the Titans. Absolutely. A very young team, and they are building. Second tackle here for the Roosters. Left-hand side, Tedesco. It's actually third tackle. Warrior Hargraves gets it to about 15 metres out here from the line. 5 likes away from 90. Bang it in. Fourth tackle here for Jared Warrior Hargraves. Left-hand side they come. Chance here for the Chooks underneath. And good defence there for the Raiders to hold them out. Sporting Man Rules, I think Titans will beat the Sharks 22-14. Love to see it. Fifth tackle here. Bingo. Bango. Through it goes. And it's going to be good play there by the Raiders to actually stop that one from going through. Oh, it's a strip. Is this a try? Is this a try? Is this a Roosters try? They're going to check this. I don't know how this happened. I'm trying to comprehend what just happened in my life, to witness what just happened. Did Joey Manu get this try? Wow. So the ball gets kicked through. Raiders deflect it. It goes to Jordan Rapiner. Now Joey Manu's going to strip this ball, I believe. It's a one-on-one strip, so it's fine. Or Rapiner loses it. No, I think it is a... Does he lose his ball? No, it is a one-on-one strip here. It is a one-on-one strip. It's a one-on-one strip. It's fine. Does he lose the ball, though? Does it come free? We can't see it. He might catch this ball here. He might catch this ball and score. He hasn't scored a try yet, though. No one's on him. He's going to score a try. This is going to be a try here, I think. I think he's going to score a try here. No, Lawrence, it's not double movement because he can come down to the ground, but no Raiders touched him, so that's not a tackle. You can get back up if you haven't been touched. I think this is a try here. That's going to be a try. This is going to be a try. He just needs to put the ball down there because there's no Raider touching him. This is a try here. Cowboys is 7th. Okay, so the Titans go to 7th if they win tomorrow. That's it. So, yeah, he catches that ball. No one touches him. He gets back up and it's going to be a try. Jamahi Casper says, I reckon a strip. It is a strip. It's a one-on-one strip. It's fine. It's a try. That's a try. Game Russ says Luke Brooks for Origin. Luke Brooks is shit. Why do you keep talking about Luke Brooks? He is terrible. But that is an incredible try here from the Roosters. Joey Manu is going to steal the ball there one-on-one and grab the ball before losing it. And it's going to be a try time for the Roosters. Well done. But guys, what's this Luke Brooks shit? He is horrific. He is one of the worst halfbacks in the league by a mile. If you even mention him for Origin again, I'm going to time you out. I won't do that, but geez, Luke Brooks for Origin, please shush. But the Roosters will put the ball down there over the line. It will be a try for Joe Manu. I can't believe there's no raise there to put the hand on him to make it a double movement. I can't believe it. I cannot believe they did not put a hand on there to stop that one. Jamahi Casper says, Chook time, baby. Chook time, baby. So try time there for the Chooks. 30 minutes to go here of the game, and the Raiders are going to get blown out here, lads. Raiders are going to get blown out here, my friends. Jade also says you'll be sent to the naughty corner. I may as well. I just may as well do it. Actually, you know what? If someone says Luke Brooks is 7, I'm actually going to time me out. Calamenta Manson's confirmed try. Yes, it is a confirmed try. So the Roosters will lead here. 26-10 here with a kick to come too. With a kick to come. Wow, we were. Dasmo says, has Brooks ever been in an Origin conversation? If he has been, I want to fly kick to the throat whoever those 2 people were that was having that conversation. If there was 3 people, I definitely want to fly kick them to the temple. That's the one. Daz, mate, you can still moderate it, but I'm doing it. Yep. Zach Howes, you can still, well, you're not a moderator, but you're getting timed out anyway. Zach Howes, you've gone, mate. And same with you, Daz, unfortunately. Oh, Daz, you did it too late. You said for the Tigers too late. So I'll see you in 5 minutes, Daz. So with 30 minutes to go here of the game, it's 26-10 to the Roosters. I just timed out a moderator. Say that. That'll teach you a lesson. All right, so 28-10, he gets the conversion from the left-hand side. Bingo. That is a bingo, baby. Kicks it through. Jordan Rappin unfortunately loses possession through Joey Manu's strip, and then Manu just catches the ball and puts it over the line. Jamali Catch says, how long have you been following the game, brother? I've been following it since I was born, mate. Minty Rabbit says, Raiders or Faders? All the above. They are the Raiders in the first half and then the Faders in the second half. Well, the Raiders in the first 30 minutes and the Faders in the entire second half, or the entire last 50 minutes of the game. MLR Clip says Queensland, New South Wales, get around Queensland, baby. Oh my goodness me. So 30 minutes left here of Super Saturday, and Tedesco is going to get that ball off to not too sure, can't really see. It's for Vida. There you go. Lachlan Doble says, you can just give me $10, man. Appreciate it. So first tackle here for the Chooks. They're 20 metres out here from their own line. Volton says, hopefully Big Tino has a great game tomorrow. Hopefully, man. Hopefully we just have a good game and really put the Sharks to the sword like we really should. We really should be. There's no way we should be losing that. There's no way we should lose that, to be honest with you. So right-hand side, the Roosters come. Third tackle slammed. Wow. He's been slapped. He's been slapped to yesteryear. Oh, my God. Fletcher Bacon just said good night to the world. He has been knocked out, basically. So fifth tackle here for the Roosters. They're 30 metres out here from their own line. Fifth tackle. Left-hand side they come. It's going to be a big kick here. No, Hodge said, they could have passed that ball out left. They would have space galore. It's space galore. Ask the bosses, are you going to the soccer tomorrow night? Brisbane, Raw vs Wanderers. No, mate. I'll be probably streaming or going to Coffs Harbour. We'll see how we go. Lachlan Doble says, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Brother, I'm going to time you out, bro. It's got nothing to do with what we're talking about here. So we have to time you out, my man. So it's going to be restart here for the Raiders. I'm going to time out spree right now. I'm going to time out spree. Set restart for the Raiders. 45 minutes out from the Roosters line. Need to try now. Need to try right now to Need to try right damn well now to have a chance in this game. Bye, Belinda. Bye. Goodbye. All right, so Raiders here, 35 metres out here. Chance here. Hodgson, right-hand side. Good little run here. Sam Williams on his outside. Will not pass it, though. Will not pass it. And that's going to be taken down 25 metres out here. Daniel Bates has had anybody mentioned Napa today yet? He's in most convos, but Napa sucks. Third tackle here. 10 metres out. Don't forget, the Dogs game was on earlier today, guys, against the Panthers. Of course, Napa's name got brought up. So right-hand side, set restart here. Raiders going to score. Raiders going to score. No, tackled literally 1 minute short, held up. Held up. So it's going to be 27 and a half minutes to go here, but the Raiders are going to have a set restart. Vault Hunter says Titans beat Melbourne next week, sorry to say. I don't know why you're sorry to say, man. You're spot on. Samuel Edmonds says Raiders not going too well. Well, right now they could score a try, and it's going to be Horsburgh. Horsburgh, that's the offload away. Raiders here, 10 metres out. You don't need to offload this. Just take the tackle. Take the tackle 5 metres out. Teal Trucker says, do you think Foggy will play Origin one day? No. So second tackle here for the Raiders. They're 10 metres out from the line. And see a Soliola. Wow, we were. How will he get to the 1 metre line right now? Third tackle here, Raiders. Try time. Try time for the Raiders. And they're back in the game, maybe. So it's going to be 28 to 14 here with the kick to come. Sorry, 28 to 14 here with the kick to come. Down by 14 points. But if they convert this try, which they should, it should be 28 to 16 with 27 minutes to go. And that's still on. That's still on here. So there you go. You're pretty happy with that one if you're the Raiders to slightly be back in this game, but I don't know if they can get back from how far they're down right now. MLR Clip says Cowboys on Manly. Manly. I'm taking Manly there. By a long way. Moronic Douchebaggery says can't wait for Sticky's post-game interview be more awkward than his last one. It's always the player's fault with Sticky Ricky. It's always the player's fault. Mr. PGK says, if the Roosters win my tip 6 from 6 tomorrow's game for the Titans, good on you, mate. And Seagulls, good on you, mate. I couldn't watch live on TV one, but man, thanks. It's all good, man. We're streaming all the time, but good luck with your 8 from 8. ProTrooper says, can someone please make me a moderator? No. Sporty Man Rule says, try for the Raiders, also known as the Faders. Well, they're not fading right now. They're kind of coming back into the forelight, but unfortunately, they're a bit far back, in my personal opinion. Silver versus the former Titan, Ryan James scored. Yes, so the Titans have scored 4 points in this game so far. I'll take that one. I will take that one. Real White says, I was asleep last game. Was Wonga Blake good in defense? No, but the Raiders will slap that one right on through. No, Wonga Baker's never good in defense. They conceded 40 points, brother. They conceded 40 points. So, no, Wonga Blake was not good at defense. But 26 minutes left here. Gamer Ride, your opinions are horrific if you think that Luke Brooks and Simonson are both Origin bound. No, bro. No. Luke Brooks and Simonson are not going to be playing Origin this year. Sportman Rules says, what's the biggest rivalry of NRL history? I think Roosters versus the Bunnies. Yeah, of course. Broncos Cowboys is up there. Storm Manly's up there. Titans and winning is up there. But, I definitely go Bunnies and Roosters. Yeah, absolutely. MLR Clip says, Wong Blake sucks. Bingo. Rip to Daz. Yeah, absolutely, Daz, mate. Rip to you, my friend. Rip to you. Prejudice is really important to me. That's cool. No. So, Roosters going to be booting this ball back here. Moronic Baggery says, Wonga cost the Eels points every game he's in. Well, it's not Wonga Blake's fault they lost that game so significantly, but it's also Wonga's Blake they lost that game so significantly. So 26 minutes left here. Jemahi Casper says that your artwork in the background? Yes, mate, it is. I've got all the teams. Well, not here, but I can order them. They're all my stuff, yeah. We've only got 6 teams that I haven't ordered just yet. But, I'm pretty happy with what I've done. So, third tackle here for the Raiders, especially when it's all a bit of fun. But you guys can buy it, obviously, on the BKR Sport Redbubble store. And they're only about $20. So, very good quality, too. Very good quality. But the Roosters are going to get a nice little strip there at the halfway point. And it's going to be first tackle here for the Chooks. Joseph Suaalii gets through. Nearly gets through. Doesn't get through. Nearly gets through. MLI Clips says Raiders come back. No, don't believe so, mate. Don't believe so. So 40 minutes out here from the Raiders line. It's going to be second tackle for the Chooksters. 1-on-1 steals. The Roosters have had 2 tonight. Very good. P.S. Shelby says, as a Chooks fan, I'm surprised Jared Warrior-Hargroves hasn't been with the new rule. Love the big guy, but he can be careless. Absolutely. I think that he has deliberately really reined in his game because of these new rules. It's been very good to see. So, 4th tackle here for the Roosters. They're 30 metres out from the line. Can the Chooksters get this one and put it over the line? Sorry, guys, if my voice sounds a bit nasally. When I do 3 streams in a row, it's a long time for me. So, it's although I'm used to doing it, for some reason my nose gets very blocked at the last stream. So, Roosters put the ball in the air here. Try for the Roosters. Joey Manu, strong try. Sporty Games. Thank you very much for subscribing. That's a strong try for the Roosters there. Joey Manu puts the ball over the line, and it is a try time to the Chooksters. Boom, 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 ba-da-dum. There you go. Chooks is up 32-16, and that faders call is right on back. We are one subscriber away from 9,900. That's annoying me. Please subscribe right now, because that's annoying me. That is annoying me that we're one subscriber away. But there you go. So the Roosters will win this game. I think that pretty much puts it to bed. I think that one pretty much puts it to bed there. Good try by Joey Manu. Very good try. Sporty Man Rules says Chooks are over. Dasman says once away from 9,900. Mate, we are flying. We are flying. Days also says, how many are you tips this week, Blaze? So tips. I'm perfect outside of last night. So I got the Storm, obviously. I did tip the Dragons, which makes me want to throw myself out a glass window. I took the Warriors, which also makes me want to throw myself out a glass window. But today, perfect 3 from 3. So, what? I'm 4 from 6. Not that great, to be honest with you, but I'm pretty certain I'll get 6 from 8. I'm pretty certain I'll get 6 from 8 because Titans will win and Manly should win tomorrow too. And don't forget, guys, we will be streaming tomorrow's games. We will be streaming both games tomorrow. We stream every game on the channel. So, yeah. Emma Clip says, thoughts on Scott Drinkwater? I think he's okay. I think he gets the job done, but the Cowboys are really confusing next year. Chad Townsend and Dearden, not exactly the most exciting halves. PS Jimmy says 4 from Grace for the Raiders. Yeah, they're definitely. What do they come now? What are they sitting in with the loss here? What are they sitting in with a loss here? Wow, the Reds are flogging the Chiefs in the Super Rugby. Ouchie, mama. Tell you that, Kiwis. What are the Raiders sitting in? So they're currently sitting in 11th. If the Knights were to win, that's going to be a converted try there for the Roosters. So 34-16 is the score. But the Raiders are in 11th. If the Knights beat Manly tomorrow, they would go above the Raiders. Now, the Knights are minus 93 and the Raiders are minus 58. So 68, 78, 88. They're 35 points in front of them. But then again, you look at this game. What's the difference right now? It is 32-16. So 25, they're 19 points in front of them right now for and against the old Raiders. So if they lose this game by 20 more points and lose, 52-16, they actually go below the Knights before their game tomorrow against Manly. And the Sharks, if they win tomorrow, they're only down by about 17 on... They're down by 17 for and against on the Raiders. Actually, no. They might go above them right now, actually. They might actually go above them right now. Well, if they win tomorrow against the Titans. The Sharks would jump above the Rays if they win tomorrow, because you minus this 16, they're minus 74. Jeez, they're in a situation. The Raiders, they could be bottom 4 by the end of this week. They could nearly be bottom 4 by the end of this week. But the Roosters are going to get a penalty here. The Roosters are going to get a nice little penalty. And also, thank you very much, Lachlan Doble, for the $10 donor. Appreciate it, my dude. He goes, #1 fan. You're a legend, Lachlan Doble. Thank you very much, my man. And also, Will, subscribe and hit that 9,900 marker. Bingo, that is beautiful to see. So, Roosters with the penalty here, and they're going to get into the attacking little section here. Pugmaster Clips, thank you very much as well. And we are on our way to 10k, baby. Tedesco breaks away, taking down 30 minutes out. Still going here, Tedesco. Still going here, taking down 20 minutes out now. MLR Clip says you got donated $10. I know it's a legend. He's a legend, Lachlan Doble. Thank you very much, my man. So right hand side here for the Roosters. They're 15 metres short. Second tackle now. Sporting Man Rule says, good job, Lachlan. He's a bloody legend. Tarek DeGod says, go the Roosters. Right hand side here. The Chooks go. Should score here. No. Suaalii steps on the inside and taken down about 5 metres short. Zach Howes. Appreciate you. Jared Troy says, Roosters needed that try. I was sensing a Rays comeback, but I think the Chooks are safe for the win now. I was never sensing a Rays comeback, to be honest with you. Junior might appreciate you, but no, I was never sensing a Rays comeback. I always thought the Roosters had this one in the bag ever since they were up at half time. Roosters step on the inside there, 4 metres out. Chance for a try. Held up here. Reese, appreciate you. Appreciate you for subscribing. So 4 tackle here for the Roosters. They're literally 1 metre out here from the line. Lachlan Double says, did you see my gift? Yeah, bro, I appreciate it. That's why I said thank you. Every time there's a donation on the channel, I always read it out and emphasize how much I'm grateful for it, because obviously that keeps this channel going and providing the content that I can possibly give you. And the larger we grow, the more content I can provide with more sports. But right-hand side here, Rays, that's going to be a set restart here. Wow, that's played out. So it's going to be a set restart here for the Roosters, 10 minutes out from the line. So 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. We are 7 likes away from 100. Bang that thumbs up button. Roosters 5 minutes out, second tackle. MLI Clip says subs are flowing in there. Flying, mate. Jed Kurtz 13 plus looking okay. It's looking pretty good, mate. Roosters are going to score here, to be honest with you. Roosters are going to score here and they're going to make it a 24-point game. Yeah, it's 18 points right now. And it's going to be a penalty here for the Roosters. Penalty for the Roosters. Blue Rocket says M-buy for Origin. M-buy for that comment. M-buy for that comment. That's a stupid comment. That's a stupid comment. Someone fan says that, but I know you know that. The Chooks might reach 40. The Chooks might reach 40. They might reach 50. There's still 20 minutes to go here, bro. There's still 20 minutes to go. If the Raiders concede 20 more points, they will drop below into the bottom 4. 16, 15, 14, 15. No, sorry. They'll go to bottom 5 with the potential of the Knights putting them into the bottom 4 and the potential of the Sharks putting them into the bottom 3. That's crazy. That's some crazy-ass bullshit. Zach House is Luke Brooks best player in the game. Luke Brooks sucks shit. 19 minutes 50 to go here of their game. Roosters 2 minutes short here. Left hand side taken down from dummy. Very good defense there from the Raiders to stop that one. Pugmaster Cliff says Hines and Smokey for Blues number 14. I wouldn't necessarily say it's out of the question, but I don't think so. I think 1 second here. I think Gutherson probably gets it, to be honest with you. It's taken down there for the Chooks because I don't really know a spot that he can fit right now. Trebojevic gets the centres. Latrell probably goes to centre. Thank you much, Project, for subscribing. Latrell probably goes to centre. You've got Tedesco as the fullback. You've got To'o and Adokar as the wingers. And then your halves is Cleary and Luai. So where does Gutherson fit? And they're going to try and put him in, I guarantee it. Ethan Hodgkiss says, who do you think the best fullback, Teddy or Pappenhausen? Well, no, I'm taking Tommy Trebojevic, the player that you didn't even mention, which I find ridiculous. Jamari Gasper says Chooks are on, about time. Yeah, they are on. They are on, but it's still 19.5 minutes for them to score some more points. Don't you worry. So 19.5 minutes to score some more points. Jed Curtis stays the word today, bro. You're the people's journal. I appreciate you, my man. I do my best. Obviously, not everyone has to agree with my opinion, but as long as you guys have a good time and respond and chat in the over there, that's a high tackle against the Raiders, in my opinion. But as long as you guys are having a good time, thumbs it up, subscribing, and talking about the game, you don't have to agree with my opinion. Just enjoy, man. Reese says, who else thinks the grand final Warriors vs Panthers? No one. Jared Troy says, the Roosters looked good when Tedesco went off. I'm glad he wasn't seriously injured. Yeah, exactly right. Look, gone, when Tedesco went off. Yeah, I agree. When he came back, they absolutely flew home. And he's been fantastic in this game, yeah. Jared Troy says the Roosters. Oh, that's right. Martin McDonald says Gutho won't make it. Look, I would agree. I don't personally believe that he should, but in the same sense, the 14 role is kind of open, and you could have Nico Hines or you could have Gutherson, and I feel like the New South Wales team would probably more likely go with the experience of Gutho over the inexperience of Nico Hines, but we'll see how they go. Musharraf Khan, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you, my dude. Left-hand side here for tackle leave the Roosters. They're 15 minutes out here from the line. Wilson's up there. Still any Rays fans in the chat? Are there still any Rays fans in general? Their team has really fallen off the wagon this year. 4 tackle here with the Roosters. 15 metres out. Left-hand side they go. Tedesco kicks it through. Should be a try. Is a try. Morris will put the ball down. Try time for that. Chooksters. Boom, 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 ba-da-da-dum. 38-16 here with the kick to come to the Roosters. Josh Morris puts the ball over the line. And the Roosters are happy days. Oh, happy days. They are very, very happy days. So Roosters here, spread the ball out left, gets it off the lock on land, gets it off to Tedesco, and Tedesco with another try assist, by the way. Tedesco with another try assist. Peter Sorensen, appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Zach House says, imagine going for the Titans. We'll be in the 8 tomorrow, so I'm happy with how the Titans are going right now. I'm a happy man. I'd rather be a Titans fan than a Raiders fan right now. Put it that way. Pugmaster Cliff says White and Suaalii. What about White? Well, there's nothing wrong with I just think that's a freak play there. That's a freak play by the Chooksters. That's a freak play by the... White in regards... Yeah, no, you're right. No, but White goes to the centre, maybe. Well, Latrell probably goes to number 14. I would say that you could probably put White in centre and then Latrell in 14 because Latrell can play fullback, centre... Yeah, fullback or centre, or just in the back line there. Whiten is more like a halves or centre player, so you'd put him in centre. I think he'd probably put Latrell to the bench. Minty Raptor says, go home, Faders fans. Yeah, they're not looking the goods right now, and if they concede 14 more points, they will go into the bottom 5. They will go to 12th place. Martin McDonald says, Latrell is a grub. Well... there you go. Ali Boy says Tedesco and Morris. For what? The try. Morris scored. Tedesco kicked the ball through and Morris grabbed the ball and put it over the line. Blue Rocker says Corey Norman for Origin. He's underrated. Oh, okay. Right. I'm hoping that you're saying I don't know if you're making the joke or not. I'm not going to read it out as what I'm thinking, but no, Corey Norman will not make Origin. For the love of God, he is so dead set bad at the Dragons, and I'm not going to sit here and just slaughter the guy, but I haven't necessarily rated him at all, wherever he's been. I thought he was okay at the Broncos, but I don't think he's been unbelievable in his career. But in the same sense, Fair enough. Zach Howard says that's pretty sad. Only just in the top 8, but not top 3. Don't care, brother. See, this is the thing. Obviously, you're showing you're a bandwagon fan. I don't support my team for trophies. I support my team because I'm proud of where I'm from. So if my team is doing okay, I'm happy because that's making me proud for where I'm from. You're not going to be able to get at me, man. As long as they're not coming last, I don't really mind, bro. I'm just enjoying myself, watching the footy and having a good time. Zach Howes, who do you support, bro? Who do you support? Because I guarantee you either support Melbourne Panthers or the Rabbitohs, and I guarantee you're not from Redfern, you're not from Melbourne, or you're not from Penrith. Guarantee it. Thank you very much, Esua, for subscribing. Appreciate my dude. Game of Russ is Boyd Courtney for Origin. He's a future immortal. Cool story, bro. So Roosters with the ball here inside their own try line, and it's going to be the big man for the Roosters coming back out of their own line. Zach House with Bunnies. Where are you from? Are you from South Sydney? Guarantee you're not. Guarantee you're not. You're probably out Western Sydney somewhere. Guarantee you're not. Links Production says, Latrell, if you had to pick out of him and Gutho, they just faced early today. It was all over Gutho. But you're going to reply and you're going to say that you're in Redfern or something like that. We all know it, but you're not. We all know it. You're only lying to yourself. You're the one who looks like an idiot, not us. So third tackle here for the Roosters, 30 metres out from their own line. Left-hand side they go. James Tedesco. Four tackle for the Chooks. That's got a nice little tackle there, though. Stop him. Dasmate says he jumped on the bandwagon this season, to be honest. Nah, he's probably been supporting since 2014 and pretending like he's been through the tough times. Forgets the Rabbitohs, whilst I was growing up, literally came last like 5 times. Or 4 times, I think it was, in the 2000s and late 1990s. Also, didn't have a team late in the 1990s. Actually got kicked out of the competition. Roosters here with the ball, left-hand side. They're actually going to score here. Suaalii's still going here. Gets the offload away, left-hand side. Roosters, 10 metres out. Tupou taken down. No, gets the ball offloaded. Oh, my God, they're going to score a try. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. The Roosters are going to score a try. Or it could be 4-pass knock-on. I don't know. There's a try here, maybe, for the Roosters. Or it could be... They're going to say no try. They're going to check this, but wowee. Wowee. Melman says, most of these Panthers fans remind me of the bandwagon Golden State Warriors fans. Fair enough. Thank you much, Jax the Pro, for subscribing. Appreciate you. By the way, guys, if we do insult your team, don't think that I'm insulting you either. I'm just insulting the person who's obviously having a crack, because they obviously need to have a little bit of a bring down on their attitude. Like if you're a Rabbitohs fan, for example, let's talk about the late 1990s when you got kicked out of the competition, or let's talk about the 2000s when you won plenty of wooden spoons. But then again, most Rabbitohs fans who are going to be talking shit aren't the respectful ones, obviously, so they're going to be the ones who have probably been supporting for the last probably 7 years since they won the premiership in 2014. So that's going to be, we're still checking here to see if it's a try or a no try. Suaalii will grab that ball. I don't think that's a knock on there, so the Roosters still going here. The Roosters are still going here. Lennox Production says, were you talking to me when you said he would say he's from Redfern or somebody else? No, I was talking to him. I knew he was gonna pretend. Esha's bah. Subscribe to BK Sport. Appreciate you, my dude. Tasmate says, was probably a para fan until South knocked them out and did a KD. Can't beat them, join them. Exactly right. Okay, enough given the attention seeker's attention. Zach Howe, unfortunately, he's a little bit of a knob all the time here, but unfortunately, he's also only been supporting his team for about 7 years, so no one really cares what his thoughts are. So that's going to be a lost ball there for Morris at the death. She's so close to a Roosters try, but it will not be a Chookies try. It will not be a Chookies try. Appreciate it, Emma Likelift. Lachlan Hampton says, as an Eels fan, I know that my team are pretenders, Panthers Storm class above everyone else. Bingo. Absolutely. But in the same sense, I'm not insulting you, just saying it how it is. The Eels aren't a contending team. I genuinely still think the Rabbitohs are a contending team. I've said this, even though they've lost their games by 50. I think that if they do come around on their defense, and they may be able to slap something down a little bit later on the season, but I still think the Panthers are red hot and Storm are red hot, obviously. Jim Jones says, Sterlo had Raiders winning the comp this year. Yeah, well, Sterlo can stop talking about that. High contact here from the Raiders. It'll be a penalty here to the Roosters. Wowee. Roosters are going to get the penalty here 5 minutes out. So, oh no, sorry. High contact against the Raiders, sorry? No, it's a high contact area on Josh Morris, yeah. That was close to a try, though, but it will be a no try. Thank you much, Mike at the Pro, for subscribing. A legend. Appreciate you. Storm fans says, can we hit 300 likes tomorrow on BKR stream? 300 is quite a lot. We're hitting 100 pretty consistently now. So if we can hit 150, that'd be good. But 10 minutes out here, Roosters really trying to get some good for and against total here. Raiders, if they give up 12 more points, firstly, they give up 50, but secondly, they will drop into the bottom 5. They will drop to 12. So 5 minutes short here, second tackle. Shout out to Hayden Oddie, who was talking a lot of shit pre-season about how good the Raiders were going to be this year and how I knew nothing about what I was talking about when I said they weren't going to be that good. And also, he said City weren't going to win the Premier League this year. That didn't pan out, so he obviously doesn't know what he's talking about. So Roosters here 5 metres out here from the line. Martin at McDonald's sub to BK Sport. Appreciate you, my dude. Right hand side here. Roosters still going here. Jeez. Yeah, very close. Blues Rocker says Nick Meaney for Origin. Just as likely happening as Anthony Don for Origin. Left hand side here. Lachlan Lamb. Lamb kicks it through. Chance here for the Roosters. No, pretty average kick there from Lamb. And the Raiders will get taken down here about 1 metre out from their own line. No, he gets out to about 5 metres out there, Rapana. Lachlan Ham says Raiders bottom 4. Who would have thought? Well, the Raiders can be in the bottom 4 if the Sharks and the Knights win tomorrow. I don't believe. Well, the Knights go above them on for and against for today. If is that a one-on-one strip? No, that's going to be a good tackle though. The Roosters would go above the Raiders. The Knights would go above the Raiders if the Roosters could get 12 or 14 more points. Thank you much, YK Vlogs, for subscribing. 12 or 14 more points, and the Raiders would go below the Knights for now anyway. But they play Manly tomorrow, so it's a big call. So Raiders with the ball here, 20 metres out here from their own line. But as long as they can be somewhat happy with the last team, because they are having a shocking season. Peter Shemmy says, any NBA showing in the finals? Nah, bro. When we grow this channel to a point that I can self-sustain without having to work, then I can start doing NBA and baseball again. But for the time being, I can't. King Governor says, I wish I was a Pants fan, but instead I'm stuck with the Eels. Welcome to the party as a Titans fan, my dude. Tedesco taking down 45 metres out here from his own line. MLR Clip says, thoughts on the Cowboys-Broncos match round 9. I didn't get to actually watch it, man. I was coming back from the Titans-Tigers game. But I watched the extended highlights. It was okay, but it's not as good as last night's game between the Warriors and the Cowboys. So Roosters here with the ball, 45 metres out from their own line, getting past the halfway point. This game is absolutely dead and buried, lads. You know, this game is absolutely dead and buried. Reese's BK, I guess what club I go for, the Titans. Everyone's a Titans fan. So Roosters here, right-hand side, 45 metres out. Even if you say Warriors, which I can see that your profile picture is, you're clearly a Titans fan. So fourth tackle here, 40 metres out, we're at the People's Club. Right-hand side here. Joey Manu kicks the ball over the top straight to Caleb Aikens, though. And Aikens will get taken down 15 metres out from his own line. Josh Jackson says hi. Hello, Josh Jackson. How you doing? Lennox Production says, at the moment, Rays have a worse point differential than the Sharks. Sharks win, they go to 11th. Do they? No, 22 points. Oh, yeah, it was because they scored that extra try after we checked it. So I had a look before and looked at the points differential, and the Roosters hadn't scored that extra try. So, yes, now they would be. Yeah. Pete Vera says the Faders lose another one. You're right. You're spot on, mate. And they also were up 10-0 just like last week. That's a 4-pass in the Raiders. They're not going to call it, though. That was a 4-pass in the Raiders. How are you going to give a penalty to the Raiders there when you clearly didn't call a 4-pass on them just now? Till Chunga says, the good thing about supporting a bad team is when they finally win a grand final, it feels extra special. Thanks, mate. But I also don't want to support a bad team anymore. It's very difficult to support the Titans. It's very difficult to support a bad team, especially for as long as, look, the last time the Titans were successful in 2010, that they made the prelim, I was... what was I? 16. I was 16. Thank you very much, Josh Jackson, for subscribing. I was 16 years old, bro. That's a long time between drinks. I'm now 27. So, yeah, it's all good. It's all well and good to say, yeah, it's good supporting a bad team. They'll get good one day. Can they get good today? Second tackle here for the Raiders. I've gone through well and truly enough shit times to warrant my support, my dude. Raiders lost the ball there backwards. It's going to be... He's lost the ball forwards there, though. Malcolm says, Reese, your picture is the best club in the league behind the Gold Coast Titans. Melmo says, Josh Jackson, you beauty. Oh, what a beauty. Milk says, I support the Storm because they're good. Well done, Milk. Thank you. Thank you for that really brilliant buddy comment. Thank you. It's a brilliant comment. It really is. Brilliant. So 11 minutes 50 to go here of the game, and the Raiders, unfortunately, are going to knock that ball on there. They are going to knock that ball on. MLR Clips is 90 subs away. We're very close to 10K, baby. We are flying right now. We are coming home strong. We're getting the whip out, baby. We're getting around the turn right now. Lachlan Hanson says, welcome to my life as a Para fan. I was born in 02. Sad their last premiership was 84. What do you mean, welcome to your life, as if the Titans aren't horrific. But yeah, at least we didn't cheat for 3 wooden spoons in a row through the 2010s, but fair enough. Melman says, wait, Josh, why is your profile picture the Storm? Wait, because his buddy Josh Jackson's going the Storm, mate. That's why. So Roosters with the ball here, 10 metres out. This game's been pretty shit house. It's not been terrible, but it's been like the Roosters clearly won this game from the 30-minute mark. Like it was over and done with. 4 likes away from 110, by the way, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. And obviously subscribe if you're new around here. We're less than 100 subscribers away from a big old 10K. Wow, we were. Sport Action says all the Saturday games have been boring. Yeah, I think the best game was the Rabbitohs Eels, and that was still pretty boring. Yeah, I would agree. All the Saturday games have been pretty average. Ooh, blood bin here for the Roosters for sure, but set restart for the Roosters as they come past the 30-metre line. Milk says George Jennings for Origin. Lakes Production says Josh Jackson have his sign with the Storm for tomorrow. Jamahi Casper says, like the verbal judo, bruv. Get around it, mate. Just take it on. Just take him on and say, slap it up. 10 minutes before you left here. Second tackle for the Roosters. Warrior Hargraves is going to get tackled down 40 metres out. Kit Gunner says, I saw this comment saying, sorry, thank you very much, Sam Travascus, for subscribing. I saw this comment saying Josh Jackson should play Origin. He was dead serious. No, mate, we've seen worse today. Don't you worry. We've seen Luke Brooks being thrown in for Origin on this chat. Suaalii inside to Tuponoia. Tuponoia with a try. Boom, boom, boom. Chuxes. Roosters on 40 points. 42-16 with a kick to come. Oh, no. Oh, Raiders. Oh, no. Oh, Raiders. Oh, no. Oh, Raiders. Oh, no. Oh, Raiders. So with 10 minutes to go here, 42-16 is the score with a kick to come. 42-16 here with the kick to come. And the Knights are chomping down with that for and against. They're chomping down with that for and against the old Newcastle Knights. Lakes Production says, I'm a bandwagon Doggies fan. Winning spoons is better than nothing, to be honest. Go the Doggies. Dogs haven't won a spoon in a long time, have they? I don't think the Dogs have won a wooden spoon in a long time. Yes, this year probably they do, but I don't think the Dogs have won a great deal of spoons. Lately, anyway. Last year they avoided it to the Brisbane Broncos, which was beautiful. Yeah, Mauritius Ragger, I saw that halftime score on my phone and updated, and I was like, wow, the Reds are killing the Chiefs. Malcolm says, only chance the Rays have it winning is if they sub on Shane Warne. Mate, you're probably spot on there, to be honest with you. King Governor says, I know Raiders. Oh no, it's the Raiders. They're in a shocking situation. William Hunt says, wonder what the post-game interview will be like Ricky Stewart. He'll blame his players again. It's always his players' fault. Always. Always his players' fault. It's never Ricky's fault. It's never Ricky's fault. It's always his players' fault. Always. So 9 minutes to go here, and that was a nice setup there from Joe Suaalii. So he's had a better game in this game than he did in the last one, obviously. Lockham says 14 wooden spoons is good for me. Yeah, the Parramatta Eels have had the same amount of wooden spoons as the Titans have been in the comp, years-wise. But look at that from Suaalii. Just a very good pass there. And it was a no-look pass too, really. Remember, says Ricky should blame you, Blaze. No, he should blame Anthony Milford. This is Milford's fault. Milford left the Raiders back in 2015, 2014. I still blame Milford for the Raiders falling apart. It's always Milford's fault. It is always Milford's fault. It's not my fault. It's Milford's fault. Always. Every day. No matter whose team you are, no matter what sport you are. It's Milford's fault. Gallivanter Man says, will you do commentary tomorrow, mate? We do every single game, my dude. We do every single game, so we'll be back tomorrow for my Titans up against the Shaggies and the Knights versus the Manly. But the Keyren will slap that through. He'll put the key through the hole, go tick, tick, click, bing. That will be 44-16 here, the Roosters, and they're 6 points away from hitting the 50. They're about 6 points away from hitting the 50 bomb. Wow, 6 points away from dropping a 50 bomb. This is ridiculous. Were you expecting the Roosters to win by this much? I tipped the Roosters, but by this much? Holy damn, man. Holy damn. Dasmate says 2008 we won the spoon, 2009 we made the prelim. History to repeat itself next season. Shush. Reese says, I'm a bandwagon Titans fan, aren't we all, mate? King Governor says, if we were to verse the Rabbitohs every game, we will definitely get the spoon. We are dreadful against them. Absolutely. And isn't that who knocked the Eels out last year as well? I think that is. Sam Trask says, who is your team? I'm from the Gold Coast, I'm a Titans fan. So 8.5 minutes to go here of the game. The Chooksters, they're 6 points away from dropping a 50 bomb. They're also 8 points away from dropping a bottom 5 on the Raiders for tonight. Ulala Manu says, Raiders went from premiership contenders to wooden spoon contenders. Dead set. Dead set. With their team, it's ridiculous. With their team, it is ridiculous. Malmo says, yeah, Adokar are going to play prop for us and lead us to the finals. Mate, Adokar ain't going to lead nobody to nowhere. He needs the ball. Kotrich was good at the Raiders too. Adokar was good at the Storm too. And no one's getting the ball. Ooh, that's something knock on for the Roosters. Knock on from the Chooks. Knock on from the Chooks. Reese says, where's the Warriors poster? Right there, bro. Up top. But I'm not going to put too much up there. I'll maybe move it around for next week. William Hunter, I thought this game would be a close game. Wow, Rays, they are in deep. They are in deep. They lead 10-0 very quickly in both games against the Storm and the Roosters. And then they fall apart. Jamahi Casper says, Jamahi Casper sub 50, not just subscribe, man. You do the sport a great respect, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you very much for enjoying the content. Jared Troy says, after the Roosters lost last week, I gave the Rays a good chance in this game. See, I didn't. I was pretty confident in the Roosters. Like, I wasn't a guaranteed confident in the Roosters, but I was pretty confident the Roosters would be able to win this one and bounce back from such a poor loss last week. The Roosters still have a good team, and they're not completely off it mentally. The Raiders are mentally gone right now. Their players don't want to play for their club. The NRL subscribe to BKR Sport, eh? How about that one? I appreciate you. So challenge unsuccessful here. Challenge unsuccessful for the Roosters, and it'll be a ball here for the Canberra Raiders. Melmo says facts. King Gutho might even get a coaching gig. Get it around the guff. Get around the guff. Ridiculous. The guff is on fire. Reginald Parker says up the Knights. Good luck tomorrow, mate, against Manly. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be very tough one. Manly are on fire. Now they're on fire. They are on fire. Jalen Charles says, Raiders shit. Tell us something we don't know. 7.5 minutes left here. 44-16 of the Chooksters. Right-hand side, the Raiders are going to go. And here they come. Chancey. Here they come. Chancey. The Raiders. No, the Faders. Nothing going on there. Yanni Maverick says, Stewart sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. Ricky Stewart sacked in the morning. I don't think he is, but he'll get sacked very soon at this rate. Second tackle here for the Raiders. The players don't like him. The players don't want to play for him. It's just obvious at this point. It is literally obvious at this point. Charlie Barnes says, bro, the Roosters really came back, hey? Oh, they came back, all right. Just like the Storm did. This game is exactly like last week for the Raiders. Exactly. To a T. But I think the Roosters are winning by more than what the Storm scored. The Raiders went up 10-0 in the first 10 minutes against the Storm and lost by 40 or 30 or whatever it was. Knock on from the Raiders. Nice. Knock on from the Raiders. So Roosters get the ball here. 15 minutes out from their own line. Jalen Charles says, who you put Raiders bottom 4? No, I don't believe the Raiders finished bottom 4, but I do believe that if the Sharks win tomorrow and the Knights win tomorrow, they are a bottom 4 team. Yes. They are literally, technically, statistically, in the bottom 4 if they... tomorrow, if the Knights and the Sharks win. Won't happen, but potential there. Yanni Maverick says Suaalii looks great. Suaalii has been pretty good. Yeah. Josh Jackson says, hey, does anyone know this guy? Oh, no, please don't. No, guys, moderators, I did say in the Instagram chat, anyone with a name and trying to pretend they're a player that usually gets timed out or hidden. Reese says, Malcolm, the Warriors will beat the Storm 52-0 with Walsh getting a hat-trick. Have another vodka shot, bruh. Jamahi Casper says something going on into Raiders camp. Absolutely. It's George Williams. It is Ricky Stewart. It is the organisation. It is the fact that club fell apart after 2019. That's what happened. Melmo says, sorry, Josh. You had to do it, Melmo. You just had to do it. Pugmaster Clip says, Suaalii is going to be a guy in a few years. See, I would have done it, Melmo, but my hands in my pockets because it's cold right now in Sydney. So it's not that bad, but it's still relatively cold. Third tackle here for the Chooks. They're 33 metres out here from their own line, right-hand side. That should prove to you guys, I don't usually do the timeouts and hiding around here because I got my damn well... hands in my pockets. So fourth tackle here, right-hand side. Down the right-hand wing here. Chance here for Joseph Suaalii again. Tackled down 35 minutes out here from the line. Kate Loki says, give a shout out to Baxter. Get around your Baxter. Good on you, man. So fifth tackle here. Up it goes from the Roosters. Up it goes on the Roosters. Raiders here. Oh, that's going to be knock on for the Roosters. Igualu. The 50 bomb is looking very, very sticky, Ricky. It is not looking very, very good right now, the old 50 bomb. They're at 44-16, but they still need 6 more points to get it. What are they down? 26, 36, 46. So they're down by 28 points right now. What does that put them on minus points differential-wise? That would put the Raiders at 68, 78, 86. Minus 86. It's still 7 points behind, in front of the Knights, so... Go the Knights tomorrow against the Manly Seagulls. Melma says, no moronic Trent Barrett too sexy to be sacked. Trent Barrett is shocking, but he is, buddy, not a bad looking bloke. So third tackle here with the Raiders. They're 25 metres out here from their own line. Lachlan Hampton says, what happened to Jared Croker? Is he injured? Yes. Jared Croker was injured. Jamari Casper says, Ricky Stewart has always been an aggressive player. He's always been an aggressive person. Player and coach. He never takes responsibility for his own actions. He never takes responsibility at any stage. It's always the player's fault. Every single game. Regardless of what happens, it's not that he didn't set them up rightly. It's not that he made a mistake in regards to the tactics. It's the player's fault all the time. That's why he's not respected. Yanni Maverick says, I thought we were done when we went down 10-0. I didn't think you guys were done, but I thought it was going to be a struggle. But then again, I said last week, same thing happened with the Storm game. Storm went up 10-0. Raiders went up 10-0, then the Storm came flying home in the end. Sam Travascus says Titans are trash. No offense, dude. If they win tomorrow against the Sharks, they're into the top 8. Anyone who's not in the top 2 right now is pretty trash and has massive mistakes in their game. Anyone outside of the top 2 definitely struggles in a lot of games. So it's all well and good to say Titans are trash, but you could make an argument for literally every team outside of that top 2 for having mistakes in their game. Just straight up. But if the Titans win tomorrow, they make the 8, and I'm happy with that. Morenton Douchebaggery says Ricky likes to blame old mate ref too. Yeah, exactly right. It's never his fault. It's always the ref or his players. Joshua Mitchell says, and remember how many players Roosters have out. Exactly right. Roosters are a good team, man. I said this before the season started. Once the people got to realise the Roosters are a professional organisation. They always put a good team on the field, regardless of how many injuries and suspensions they have. Raiders taking down 5 minutes out here from the line. Chance here for the Raiders to try and make it a little bit more respectable. Not a great deal, though. Tarek the guys as Roosters have won. Absolutely. Sam Travascus says, well, Titans' defence is trash. So is the Rabbitohs. So is the Eels. Roosters obviously just conceded 16 to the Raiders here. Raiders' defence ain't that good. Let's go have a look at majority teams' defences. Outside of Panthers and the Storm, who's a good defence? Manly's okay. Warriors are okay. Who's a good defence? Tigers are okay. Who's a good defence in the top 8 besides Panthers and Storm? But if you're going to come at me, please come with me facts because I can reply. If you're going to try and troll me or start talking shit about teams, you better know what you're talking about because I'm telling you, Rabbitohs have given up a lot more points than the Titans this year. Just want to throw that out there. Jimmy Bill says, nice defense trash, and I support them. Absolutely. We all know that Titans are a trash defensive team, but in the same sense, Sebastian Chris going to score a try here. Sebastian Chris going to score a try there. That's a good try. That is a very good try there for the Raiders, and bing, bing, boom. That's a bing, bing, boom play right there. That's a bing, 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 boom. Reese says, it's a real shame the Bunnies can't win the final now. They have lost by 50 in a game. Worst stat in history of ever. He stayed in field there. It's very good there by Sebastian Chris. Lachlan Hampton says, Titans top 4 attacking team. Titans are a top 4 attacking team with a bottom 3 defense. But he stayed in there, and maybe he goes out there. It depends on the way the ball goes. William Hunt says, here comes the Raiders comeback. I think the ball hits he's out. I think it's going to be caught out. There. I think it touches the line. I think it's going to be caught out here. Alan Davis says, are you ever going to tell us the big news if you get signed by the Bulldogs or something? If I got signed by the Bulldogs, I tell you what, that'd be bad news, mate. That'd be bad news. No, I'll tell you guys, but I need to sort things out. It's like not this weekend. I said I'll tell you guys the next couple of weeks. It'll be a video. It won't be a stream. So the Raiders will... I'm pretty certain this is a no try. Chad says Bulldogs and Broncos top 2 attacking defending team. Sam Travascus says Rabbitohs aren't even my team. Wasn't saying the Rabbitohs are your team. Who is your team, Sam Travascus? Love to know. If they're Panthers or Storm, then I know we're going to start talking about bandwagoning them. But who's your team, Sam? Titans Wooden Spoons 2021. Yeah, bro. You have to do better than that. You're going to have to do way better than that. I've been through 3 streams today of trolling and spamming and shit, and you think that Titans Wooden Spoons 2021 is going to get me? Good one, bro. So I'm pretty certain this is out here. I'm pretty certain this is a no try. And the ball is simultaneously. Yeah, so it will be a no try. Unfortunately, Raiders fans, a good try for Sebastian Chris will be taken away there, and the red lights will be coming up here. Jalen says, Melmo, you deserve it. Melmo, he's a bloody legend, mate. Chad says he definitely supports the Panthers and thinks he's good. Panthers haven't won anything since 2003, 18 years ago, which was before the Titans were even in the comp, so I really hope it's not. Sam Travascus is my team of the Broncos. Please shut your mouth in regards to talking shit. Shut your damn well mouth in regards to talking shit. The Broncos have not won anything since before the Titans were a club. The Broncos have played the Titans 2 times this year, lost 1 of them, won 1 of them. But so let's go and have a look at where the Broncos are on the ladder compared to the Titans. What are you talking about, brother? Your attack shit and your defense is shit. So what are the Broncos fans coming out and talking shit about right now? You're going to come and talk about shit about the Titans and yet you're a Broncos fan? Brother, get back in your hole, my man. Get back in your hole. Just know this is all banter and all a bit of fun and having a laugh, so don't get too upset and don't cry. But, brother, as a Broncos fan, you shouldn't be talking shit about and no Titans Wooden Spoon 2021 when there's a reason why this is a poster. Hold on one second here. There is a reason why this is a poster. Broncos 2020 up there, baby. So, shush, baby. All right, so third tackle here for the Roosters. Wow, a Broncos fan talking shit right now. That is actually unreal. Has the audacity to say Titans Spooners. All right, so 4th tackle here for the Roosters, 10 minutes out. Sam Travascus says, did your grand make that poster? No, but I made something similar to that. So 4th tackle here. So you can cry all you like, son, but brother, why have you embarrassed yourself here? Like, you're a Broncos fan, my dude. So that's going to be a knock on there against the Roosters. Your team is the current Wooden Spooners. Your team is the current Wooden Spooners and still in 15th place. Your team is second last, my dude. What are you talking about? You're getting slaughtered in the chat by everybody else, let alone me. I'll let the chat deal with you. You're getting slaughtered right now. Wow-wee. God, Sam, you've embarrassed yourself either night, my man. But 25 seconds to go here. The game is 44-16 on the Roosters. Hey guys, let's get a nice little Broncos Spoon 2020 in the chat. They can spam it. Don't time anyone out who spams it. Let's just spam Broncos 2020 Spoon, eh? There you go, in the chat. Have fun with that one, Sammy boy. Says 7 seconds to go here of the game. The Raiders will get the scrum here from 20 metres out here from their own line. Left-hand side for the Raiders. Jay Dawson says Broncos are horseshit. Bingo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Chad says your team are equally as bad as the Bulldogs. Bingo. So 44-16 will be the final score here. Wowee. Unfortunately here, Raiders fans, you are at chance of going bottom 4 if the Knights and Sharks win tomorrow. So you better hope the Titans win, and you better damn well hope that the Manly Seagulls beat the Knights tomorrow, because otherwise the Raiders will drop into the bottom 4. Crazy to think. And you want to know who's in the bottom 4, guys? Let's go have a look. The Brisbane Broncos, and they're also in the bottom 2, mind you. Just wanted to throw that one out there. A little bit of a whoosh, a little bit of a whoosh, swish. You know what I'm saying? Broncos wouldn't. Spoon potential again, because they're already the current Wooden Spooners. But guys, we're going to jump off for now. Nice chat over there. I love it. It is brilliant. Have fun with that one, Sammy boy. And hope you enjoyed the nice little solo spoon there to eat your breakfast with tomorrow morning. But we're going to jump off for now, guys. We've had a massive stream, massive day here of streams. We've done all 3 games today. And we're very close to 10,000 subscribers. So I do really appreciate you as always. That chat is going off and I love it. Donna Colette Myers, I'm a Broncos fan and we have no right to talk shit. Nah, it's all good. You know, this is all banter. We have a bit of fun here on the channel. It'll depend on if Sammy can deal with the hate that he'll cop now, because he's made himself look like an idiot. I was expecting him to say Panthers or Rabbitohs or Eels, or no, maybe not Eels, but Panthers, Rabbitohs, Storm. Not the Broncos. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We are literally like 90 subscribers away from 10,000. So smack that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you guys literally tomorrow for Titans versus Sharkies and Nice vs Manly. Alright guys, appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget, live your passion. Don't let anybody tell you you can't do something. Just keep growing, keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing, and just love what you're doing, because that's how I do it, and that's why we are just growing and absolutely loving it while we do it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.